This video is brought to you by BetUS Sportsbook and Casino.
Often imitated, never mother effing duplicated. Y'all know what it is. It's the NFC East Super Friends, live and in color, back like cook crack. You know what it is. Your man Louie T here representing the Washington Commanders. Your man LB representing the Philadelphia Eagles. Bad Dog Sports representing the New York Football Giants. And we got company. Y'all behave yourselves tonight. We got company tonight. All right, my guy CFT, Cowboys Fan Talk, Rome, representing the Dallas Cowboys, America's team, Jersey boys. Is in the building. We're going to have us a hell of a show tonight. We are breaking down the 2024 schedule of the best division in all of the National Football League, taking a look at the 2024 schedule for all four teams in the division, picking winners, losers, and hopefully we'll come a lot closer than we have in the past in terms of picking these records for the season. We'll talk about how we got to this point. A lot of moves have been made. The Cowboys signed Dalvin Cook today, right? So we got some things to talk about, man, but obviously, Jahan Dotson trade happened last week, and so that got everybody buzzing in the division. So we're going to talk about all of those things. But before we get to that,
CD Lamb signed, right?
Right. It's been a lot. Damn, somebody off the Brody with 100. We didn't start talking.
Shot. I told you. Yeah.
Oh yeah. That's one of mine too. That's one of mine already in the building lit. I love it. King of the Bluegrass. I love it.
Wait a minute. Wait. I gotta use this drop. Whenever that happens, where's my oh, right here. Here it is.
All right. So I want to get everybody's perspective on their training camp, their preseason, and where they feel like their team is right now before we get into the back and forth banter that you've all come to know and love and what you showed up for tonight. So we're going to start with the division winners first, because that's what we do. To the victors go to spoil. So we got a guest in the building. His team won the division last year. So we're going to start with Dallas. How are you feeling about your team? How was camp? How did everything go in the preseason? Obviously, you guys don't really play your starters in the preseason, but how are you feeling about everything? Obviously, CD Lamb getting his contract. I don't think anybody felt like he wasn't going to get that deal. And then signing Dalvin Cook and everything. So talk to me about all of that.
Now I feel pretty phenomenal about the team right now. Way better than I felt back in March when Cowboys fans was going through it. As y'all know, we didn't really do nothing in the early off season. You know, this is Stephen Jones' favorite time of year. This is as we love to call him, Dollar General Jones. He like to get his players right around this time of year because they old and they cheap, and we used to it. That's just what we do. But you know, I'm feeling good about the team because the misnomer on the Cowboys this entire offseason is that most of our great players left. And when I sit back and look at my team, it doesn't correlate to what I still see sitting there. So, you know, I know that, you know, you're a Washington, you know what I'm saying, aficionado. I know you're familiar with our players because Dan Quinn loves to get them. So you do have a lot of our players over there, but you don't have a lot of our starters over there.
They're contributors, though. They're contributors.
You got one of our starters over there.
Yeah, Tyler Biadasz.
I hate to say I don't miss him. I'm not here to say he's bad, but I'm also not here to complain and whine when we replaced him with a pretty good replacement. Unproven replacement, but a better pedigree than Biadasz had coming out of college. So I'm not necessarily in shambles over losing Biadasz. But as far as my entire team, our defense showed up. We had multiple turnovers in the preseason, showing that didn't leave with Dan Quinn like everybody said it would.
You basing that off of the preseason?
When our backups is playing like that and none of our starters was there, and the Raiders played their entire starters, yeah.
You know what? I ain't mad at that because that's
the Raiders starters with our backups.
I ain't mad at that because that's a mindset thing. But we'll talk about that when I get to my turn. I guess
it's cool. I mean, it's like I don't get too bent out of shape about preseason ball.
No, this ain't a win or loss thing, as you know.
No, I wasn't even talking about that. Like you said,
field thing. It's a field thing.
I feel you on that.
It's the atmosphere around the team.
Let me ask you this. So, do you really think your roster is better this year than last year?
Yes.
Really?
Yes.
In what way?
We got back Trayvon Diggs.
Okay. Did you just lost?
But you lost Bland.
We lost,
and you don't know what
weeks. We didn't lose Bland for the season.
Right.
I know y'all wanted to be for the season.
Nah, we don't want to see nobody hurt because we don't want to hear y'all complaining when y'all lose about we don't have this guy, we don't have that guy.
Well. If I was complaining, I would have brought Bland up, did I?
No. What I'm asking you is Diggs is coming off of an injury though, so you don't even know what Trayvon Diggs you getting back.
That's a fact. I also have confidence in my team. If I was hedging bets or worried, you would have heard me start to hedge. You asked me how I felt about my team. You heard nothing but confidence thrown back your way. I'm not nervous about my team because I know what looks bad. There are parts of my team that look bad, but they're improved because unlike last year, when we were just throwing anything at D tackle, they actually invested something in the D tackle this year. Very late.
You talking about the old folks home? Talking about Linval Joseph?
Talking about the old folks home that left?
No, you talking about Linval Joseph? That's what you talking about?
Yeah, what you invest in the middle?
Who would you invest in the middle?
The guy from the Bills, Jordan Phillips from the Bills.
Who?
Jordan Phillips from the Bills. The guy who got cut by the guy that got cut by New York.
What we was rolling out there? He didn't get cut. We traded for him.
Okay. All right. So that's the investment inside.
I expect the laughter.
Yeah, when you're investing guys in the Giants, probably not smart. You're getting cut from the Giants, man, or traded for a 7th round pick.
I know I can say the same thing about John Dotson, but we ain't get there yet.
Hey, look,
we ain't get there yet.
Hey, I'm ready to take that walk. I know LOUIE is too.
Yeah,
you don't start talking about players that got given up on, and we ain't gonna bring.
But the Jahan Dotson thing is extremely different though. Jahan Dotson, the upside is still there. The upside is there. I think even Lou would agree with that.
Yes,
we're talking about
the established players there with Jordan Phillips, as opposed to what we was putting out there. So we going.
But my question would be, who else? Who does Jordan Phillips complement in the middle though? Who else is established in that middle that
takes the place of Mozzie Smith?
That's a pretty low bar, right?
That's my point. Because last year we wanted to roll him out there as a starter. You said, how do we get better? I told you how we got better. You don't want to acknowledge it.
That's one aspect of
our linebacker room is exponentially better. It ain't even fairly close.
Yeah, what's homie named Keelan? Keelan, I like him. I think he could be a problem.
Marquise Bell out there as a safety at linebacker last year.
Right.
And LVE, who was hurt half the year. We now have almost a whole rebuilt room. We have youth there and Maris Louisville, our 3rd round draft pick. We have a veteran there, Eric Kendricks. We got Damone Clark, who's moved over to Will from the Mike, and he's naturally a Will from LSU. And we got Buddy Johnson that just made the team, which rounds out our depth there. And we got Demarion Overshown, who was supposed to be what Maris Louisville was the year before, but he tore his ACL. So we didn't lean on him coming back to be full strength. We put 5 new linebackers in the room. I'm content. That's another rebuilt room.
Okay. I mean, I know a lot of those players. We'll see what they ultimately do for y'all.
You're going to say we'll see with the entire Cowboys roster.
Exactly. That's my point.
No,
that's the point.
We're going to keep it a bean. We're going to keep it a bean.
Are you better? If we got to wait and see, I can't.
Last
year we didn't feel this way. When Jerry said all in last year.
Are you better?
Yeah, we're
There's a whole lot more wait and see with you. We actually got a track record.
We ain't talking about my team yet. We'll get to my team. You have plenty of time to dissect my track
record.
Okay. You have a track record of 12-5 with a different staff.
You would jump off a bridge for 12-5.
Yeah, but that's not the
Come
point.
on, dog.
That's not the point. That's not the point. The point is
that's prevalent.
No. That's not the point. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna stay on topic, right? We're talking about your roster. You're talking about your roster.
When I brought up my linebacker room,
Right. And I said we'll wait and see. I'm a Notre Dame fan. I can tell you about Maris Louis. I'm just telling you. I know what you got, but we'll see. Right? That's what I'm telling you.
What I got at Kendricks?
Yeah, he's old. What is he?
He's old. Yeah, come on.
Austin Eckler old.
Huh? Austin Eckler ain't as old as Eric Kendricks.
He's 28.
And Austin Eckler.
But this is the thing, though.
He's not starting for me.
If we being fair though, Brian Johnson. I mean, what's homeboy now? Brian Johnson. I think he's still top dog over there in terms of bell cow running back.
You talking about?
I think Austin Eckler. You talking about Brian Robinson? Brian Robinson Jr. Yeah, I think he's still top dog over there. So Austin Eckler's not there to he's not reinvent the wheel. He's right in there to be just like Dalvin Cook. Dalvin Cook's on the practice squad. So do we even really got to talk about him?
He'll be up there.
I didn't bring him up. Y'all did.
I'm asking.
You
said so. We were going to get
I'm excited about my team. I brought up none of those players y'all want to laugh at.
We were going to get there.
I brought up some context. Y'all don't want to acknowledge it though.
We gonna get there. So I was gonna ask you about running back next. You feel like that position's better?
Of course you want to, because then you feel that's a win.
Going down the line. You said the roster was better. If you would have just said, I don't know.
I'm gonna ask you about edge rusher next on your team, and we're gonna keep going back and forth.
I'll tell you, my edge rushers are ass. You're not doing nothing to hurt me over here, bro. You trying to go back and forth with me. But what I'm telling you is, we're talking about your roster. We're not talking about my roster. We're talking about your roster. We're gonna get to my roster.
It's gonna get to every team. Everybody gonna have their headache. Have to say their piece.
Let's talk about.
We're not. Listen. Listen. Let's pause for a second, gentlemen. I know Cowboys fans are naturally defensive because y'all naturally when it's time to put something in the trophy case. I know y'all naturally defensive, but we're gonna get to it, Rome. We're gonna get to everybody team. Everybody gonna say their piece.
I
think y'all even. I don't think y'all got better. I think y'all even. I don't think y'all got better. I think y'all right where y'all supposed to be at.
Bad
I think y'all the same.
You got anything to say, Bad Dog?
Do I got anything to say? Cowboys.
Exactly.
I mean, listen. What are you a Super Bowl? Are you going to win a Super Bowl?
I don't do that.
I don't give.
Are you a contender? Though? Are you a contender?
I don't care about 12 wins. Are you good enough to win a Super Bowl?
That ain't the Cowboys fan. You brought on your show. I'll do the Super Bowl talk.
You said you were improved, right? Does that mean you're getting to an NFC Championship game for the first time in 28 years, 30 years, however long it's been? Are you good enough? Because the Cowboys every year it's the same thing: 11 wins, 12 wins, 11 wins, 12 wins, out in the divisional round. They don't go anywhere.
Not even there.
But if we do what we do every year, that means that you're going to be automatically bad, and so is Washington. Or we're going to talk about this year.
This isn't about us. Like we said, we'll get to how bad we are.
We're going to talk about yesterday.
But at least when we're good, we do something.
We automatically do. So y'all going to be automatically under 500.
Hey, look,
we automatically doing stuff.
Can we not deflect from the topic at hand? We asked you
about winning the Super Bowl and us being automatically
like the Cowboys.
No, but this is the thing. This is the thing, Rome. I think that's a valid question. So y'all got better, right? Y'all got better, right? In your opinion, y'all got better. Have you? But what does better look like for the Dallas Cowboys? That's a valid question. What does better look like?
Because if you say you're better, then you won 12 games and won a division, then you should be.
Because all right, let's keep it all in context. Okay. You've won number one seeds before. You've won divisions before. You've won 12 games before. What does better look like for the Dallas Cowboys? Are you guys going to have a playoff run? Do you think you're that better? You think you're that much better?
I think we're a better coach.
But you don't think y'all gonna have a playoff run? You don't feel comfortable saying that?
That's not the buzzword. Y'all want me to say playoff run?
No. I just want you to say how you feel. You said y'all better.
Time out. Let me get a 30 second. Because
if you want to see how this is done, I'm next. So I'll tell you how much better I think we feel. How I feel.
Let me get a 30 second.
As long as you can explain to me what happened last year in them last 7 games, we can talk about.
Absolutely.
Hold on. Because I think he just slid in some shade real quick. He said they're better coach. Where?
I was going to say where.
You know where.
Where?
McCarthy's
buying something is. Don't play, Lou.
You believe?
You watch this show.
Where are you better coached?
We're better coached defensively.
Hey, LB, it's your turn, man. Talk about the Eagles. And what you think about this upcoming season, man? What you got for?
I don't think Mike Zimmer is a pillar for saying you got better. I don't think that's the right stone to cast in that division and in that direction.
Zimmer,
I think. Who is it?
It's position coach.
Okay.
I'm listening because I'm an Eagles guy.
Linebacker coach Scott McCurley got dropped. Y'all might not know these names. The people in my chat do. Scott McCurley got dropped. Paul Gunther got brought in. He actually knows how to coach linebackers.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Scott McCurley's just one of Mike McCarthy's boys. Right? We took your defensive line coach that I'm sure you're very familiar with, and I'm sure you would swear by because he helped coach your 2 D tackles to prominence.
Talking about Jeff Scanino?
Yes. So we got him.
I like Jeff Scanino.
I'm pretty sure you do. I've watched your show, Lou. I do my homework. So, and then Mike Zimmer's difference between Dan Quinn leans on his talent. Mike Zimmer leans on his scheme. That's why when he first got there, him and Micah Parsons ain't talked for like 2 months. Him and Micah Parsons wasn't even seeing eye to eye because Mike Zimmer ain't one of those coaches that kowtows and gets excited because you supposed to be one of the best pass rushers in the league. They didn't start talking for a while, which we thought was bad. But now I can look at it and say it's good because they are clicking. So I'm excited about the fact that Micah Parsons said, you know what's different about what we do now than what we did last year? Mike Zimmer has me come in and break down what everybody's responsibility is on this side of the ball. And then he makes sure that the D tackles knows everybody's position. And we meet before and after practice. We didn't used to do this. Because
was Mike Zimmer,
Mike could go be great. Because I wear
was Mike Zimmer
my hat backwards and I don't do nothing to adjust at halftime.
Was Mike Zimmer the defensive coordinator when Daniel Jones beat them?
No.
Okay, I was just checking. I just wanted to make sure.
You almost thought you.
No. I really didn't know. I really didn't know. I ain't gonna lie.
Nah, big dog.
I really didn't know, but you know, I mean, if you think I just don't remember Mike Zimmer's scheme being like being the scheme of all schemes.
Let me say this, and then I'll let one of y'all go. There's a difference between head coaching and defensive coordinator. So when I say we're better coached, it's different. Mike Zimmer as a head coach ain't what he is as a defensive coordinator. Some people are better coordinators than coaches.
Facts.
I think Dan Quinn's a better coach than a coordinator. Because he's a motivator. He's a motivator.
I hope you're right.
Is he not a motivator?
He is. He's a master motivator.
Man, but he had that. He had that Dallas Cowboys defense legendary though.
Ain't it hard
we ain't
to
gonna do
motivate
that.
an entire team when you only can motivate one side?
I think
that was his problem in Dallas.
You
know who's not a good motivator? Unfortunately, Mike McCarthy's not a motivator. He's an X's and O's guy. He's not a motivator. He's not gonna give you that rah-rah speech. He's just not.
And so
I would have to disagree. Dan Quinn is a far better coordinator than he is. I don't know. I don't have no track record of Dan.
Super Bowl. What you mean?
Man, to a Super Bowl, right? He went to a Super Bowl.
I mean, but the takeaways though, bro, that Dallas has got since Dan Quinn been the coordinator, man, that shit been on a legendary slide. Dan Quinn is a hell of a coordinator. So
Dan Quinn went to the Super Bowl, but give that most of that credit goes to Kyle Shanahan, man. Let's be honest.
You got to give some of that to the talent. You know what Dan Quinn can't do? Coach against that Shanahan tree.
So I want to ask you, do you think it's a good idea to have everybody going into this season on a lame duck contract, essentially Dak, your head coach, your defensive coordinator? Do you think that's a good look for?
No, absolutely not.
Yeah. Okay.
We're not about to. No, that's the stupidest thing in the world.
Yeah.
Now I can understand McCarthy. If you don't believe in your coach, fine. You're like, yo, this is your last year. You prove it to me. Fine. Ain't nobody saying you got to force extend McCarthy. That's on you. But this whole not extend your quarterback thing is lunacy.
Yeah.
But it's Jerry Jones, so I'm not surprised. He's arrogant. He's negligent and he's arrogant. That's what he do.
I agree.
And then as far as Mike Zimmer, he's on a 1-year deal. You can't give him 4 years. His coach only got one. Everybody that come in, they gotta rock with the one. I hate it.
Well, I mean, they like you said earlier, they're cheap. So because they could have given him a 2-3 year deal, but they know if they fire McCarthy, they probably gonna get rid of Zimmer, and they're not trying to pay him for another 2-3.
Yeah, because the next coach will have to love Zimmer, which is like,
yeah,
it's almost impossible. You can inherit a quarterback. It's hard to inherit a whole nother defensive. It's just weird.
Right. Absolutely. I just think it's bad for business having your coach and all your coaching staff essentially on 1-year deals. Your star quarterback on essentially a and you can't franchise tag him again. So it's like, what are we doing here? This is ridiculous.
It's bad for business and not participate in free agency. But the Cowboys don't do that either.
Yeah. I mean, they did it last year when y'all were all in last year. It looked like y'all were going for it last year. It did. With Stephon Gilmore.
Who signed last year?
Stephon Gilmore and Brandon Cooks.
That don't. If you don't sign a free agent that's over $10 million, that ain't participating.
Man, Cooks was
we
a
ain't
game
signed a
changer.
free agent for more than $10 million since Brandon Carr. That was a decade ago.
But y'all wanted y'all won a division though. So like I hear a lot of bad talk on ownership, but y'all been real competitive in terms of, you know, win total in the regular season.
Don't got nothing to do with doing your job. I could be a bad teammate, come to my job. We got a #1 team in the country in whatever industry I'm in. That don't mean I'm doing my job. I'm just on the team. We having success. You ain't doing nothing.
What I'm saying is ownership has done a good enough job to make sure that you guys are contenders in y'all minds, at least
job, we would
for like the last 5-6 years. Say that again.
If they did a better job, maybe we'd accomplish something. You know what it looks like when your GM.
But this the thing though. Y'all are good in the regular season though.
Yeah.
Whatever happens in the postseason, you can't blame that on ownership because the players have played good. How?
Absolutely, I can blame that on ownership.
How can you blame the postseason on ownership when they put a team together that can get you 12 wins in the regular season?
Hold on, let me step back. I'm not blaming the postseason woes on ownership for like last year, but when you got a trend of almost 30 years, Dak Prescott ain't been on this team for 30 years.
We're not blaming. Let's talk. Oh, okay, we're not even going back that far. We're not going back that far. We're gonna stay with Dak.
Hold that L. If you're the only constant, everybody else is gone.
But Dak is the constant too, though. Let's stay with Dak Prescott's tenure, though.
He will retire. Guess what will remain? The Jones family. And if we don't succeed,
right, but let's stay with Dak Prescott's tenure. There's multiple division wins there. Of course, not back to back. You know what I'm saying? There is a #1 seed there. There's a lot of regular season success there. I don't think the Jones family is responsible for folding in the playoffs.
I think this is what you want me to say. Let me see if I can help y'all out.
I don't want you to say anything. I'm just making a point.
Let me see about. Do you want me to place some blame on Dak Prescott in the playoffs?
I don't. I'm just telling you that ownership cannot be blamed for putting a good enough. Listen, y'all hitting the draft. Yes.
Stop.
Ownership ain't just ownership.
You want to.
I got a question.
Ownership.
I really don't. I'm just trying to see his mindset.
Ownership is the reason that you guys don't win a Super Bowl. If ownership is the reason you don't win a Super Bowl, how are you better this year? The ownership's the same. Aren't you going to be the same team every year, no matter who you bring in and out? If you're blaming ownership for not winning the Super Bowl,
because I can say this about my team, and I've said it on my channel. I'm pretty sure y'all probably not familiar. LB, watch me. I believe in my players. I believe in my coaches. I don't believe in the Jones family. I've said that many times.
Jones family brings in the players and the coaches.
That's what I'm saying. The Jones family don't have anything to do with what happens on the field when it's time for the playoffs. Because the Jones family,
I'm talking about continued negligence. I'm blaming them. That's what I tried to clarify. I'm not saying that they are like they don't throw interceptions or fumble the ball or let people score. That's not what I'm implying.
Mm-hmm.
But I never was.
I get what you're saying now. So the continued negligence will be things like the mishandling of CD Lamb's contract, just bad aura around the team.
Let me tell you why my ownership. My fault. I didn't mean to cut you off. Let me tell you.
No, you good.
Makes me. This is what I call negligence. Last year we had Tony Pollard, Rico Dowdle. The season ended horribly. We had a bad loss. Everybody seen it. We knew that Tony Pollard was going to be a free agent. Free agency came. He signed with the Titans. We know we need a halfback. Mad free agent running backs out there. We sit on our hands. Nothing happens. We get to the draft. Okay. Maybe we're going to fill a hole there. Whole draft happens. We could have drafted it back in the 4th round, but our owner's corny and traded our 4th round pick for Trey Lance. That's another story for another day. When there's a run on running backs in the 4th round, we ain't have a pick because my owner's crazy. After the draft, there's always a little post-draft free agency where a couple of players been waiting for after the draft. I'm still a good player. Come scoop me up. There were running backs that got signed, i.e. Derrick Henry. We still sat on our hands, and he works out in Dallas. We waited. You know what? We always knew we had Zeke. We just hit Zeke. It's cool. We ain't got to try hard. So they call Zeke. Now you got the fan base in an uproar and a civil war because half the fans hate Zeke because he's older, and half the fans love Zeke. And this is all because of Jerry. If you ain't sitting, it ain't even hard to sign a running back. No, it ain't cost that much.
I can't. You know what? I'm team.
That's negligence. Dak and me and the fans and the other player. We not the GM.
I'm team Jerry. Jerry in that front office.
With me too.
Listen. Jerry and that front office have done enough to make sure that y'all at least look good. Y'all run around talking about y'all division.
I know you lying.
Hold on.
because you say as Howie, you say a good GM thinks it's never enough. Then when you put on your Cowboy hate hat, you say, well, he did enough. Why did your GM not never did enough, but my GM is done?
Listen, at the end of the day, both GMs have seen success. Nobody has repeatedly won this division.
Continue to work every day. He probably
does my GM continue? That's beside the point. My GM has never successfully. I'm trying to explain it. My GM has never successfully won a division in back-to-back years. This division has always been competitive. Jerry Jones has always made sure that y'all could beat y'all chest about Dak is 9-7, 9-2 against the Eagles, 9 and whatever. Dak has been the most successful quarterback in this division for a very, very long time. You guys have had playoff appearances. You guys went up against a 7 seed last year. That ain't the Joneses' fault. It's something in the personnel that you got to start pointing at. It's not the Joneses' fault. So I'm not mad. So I'm not mad at Jerry Jones for wanting to go get a Trey Lance because he ain't seeing it from his $50 million man.
Did you see what I'm saying? He ain't $5 foot long on the field the other day.
I saw it, but
what are you talking about?
I saw it, Rome. But
thought that Trey Lance was a good. That's part of GMing, knowing what you're seeing.
But I saw. Listen. Listen, I would take 5 interceptions in the preseason than 2 in the postseason. It's the same damn thing, Ron.
Postseason.
It's the same, but that's what I'm saying. That can get you there. That can get you there. But what's the issue when you get there? It's not the Joneses. That's my point. That's my point.
LB, you know why? Because you keep beating your chest. We always make playoff with Jalen Hurts. Like it matters to make it to the playoffs.
But that's a fact. That's a fact. We have always made it to the playoffs.
It don't matter.
Say that again.
Makes the playoffs. He ain't never had a losing record as a starter.
So what are we blaming the Jones for?
Because if they gave him the right players, he might go further.
But he got good enough players to not have a losing record. I'm confused.
Somewhere and need more. Don't y'all?
So where's the date? Hold on. Let's get into the meat and potatoes. What part of this is that? Who us? We do need edge rushers.
Panhandling for edge rushers.
We need a lot. We need a lot of stuff. But what part of this? What part of the blame of this goes on your quarterback though?
Here we go.
Real.
This is what I was
It's the truth. It's the truth.
You ain't want it. I said you want to blame this on Dak.
But listen, Rome. This is like Stockholm syndrome or something. You want to tell me how? You want to tell me how good Dak record is, but you don't want to explain what happens when you get to the postseason. Dak is still the quarterback there. Dak is beating up on good teams all the time. Where's the mental block that's coming in for the postseason?
Divisional, we'd have put them in a headlock too. You ain't special. Y'all beat the Giants.
I don't understand. Y'all
beat the Giants. We talking context.
We did. We did. The Giants was wiped off the map, and at the second half, that game was over.
I ain't impressed.
At the second half, that game was over. That game was over in the second half.
All right. Because we'll be here all night. All right. LB, let's talk about the Eagles. Let's talk about your offseason. We got plenty of time for this. Let's talk about your offseason. Let's talk about the preseason and how you feel about your team heading into the regular season.
May I ask a question?
Yep.
Yeah, please.
It's okay to.
Yeah.
Oh, absolutely. Absolutely.
Please.
Hey, look, I want to respect your house.
Hey, no. Hey, it's all good.
What you mean? Listen, anytime we have a guest, this is just as much as your house. Hey, we ain't never bringing on.
Crazy. I gotta be. I know we yelling and stuff, but I still gotta be respectful.
No. I was about to say, make sure you wipe your feet when you step in our house. You good? It's all good.
No, but the Eagles' whole offseason perfection. Damn near perfection. If you want me to keep it a bean, damn near perfection from. I think the draft was great. What are we talking about here? Did anybody want to know something specific?
Hold on. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to cut you off. I shouldn't do this, but I'm gonna do it anyway. I can't help myself. Hey, we lost a good soldier in that same seat. Drink responsibly, okay?
Hey, man, salute to. Hey, can I say that real quick? Salute the Law Nation, man.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
Drink
that's one of the
responsibly.
OGs, DOG. You know what I'm saying? One of the best, if not the best, in Cowboys Nation. Salute the Law Nation. I should have said that
for
earlier.
Sure.
Without question.
I'm sitting in a amazing brother seat, and I appreciate y'all for bringing me on.
No doubt.
I'm a respect person. I'm a humility and a respect person. A person. I just want to definitely say, you know what I'm saying? Shout out to Law because he that dude.
Absolutely.
He definitely that dude. Law definitely is a big part of what we got going on right here.
Absolutely. Big shout out.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah. But No, you good. So what specifically do you want to know about the Philadelphia Eagles offseason? I think the draft was great. Preseason, I mean, we got a couple eyes on a couple guys. The Jahan Dotson thing, I love that. We needed a wide receiver 3, even though we were able to sign Paris Campbell to the practice squad. The moves are always good for the Philadelphia Eagles. Now, we can get into some things that I don't like or that I don't necessarily agree with. I don't agree with the mindset of the team. I don't agree with not playing, a defense in preseason that was that poor last year. I think you need to see what you got there right away. I think that was like a Howie Roseman front office kind of decision to not play the defense. But I think you need to play the defense because, to Rome's point, his third string, fourth string, fifth string guys, they creating turnovers because they're living by a philosophy that's embedded in them by the coaches. You know what I'm saying? Our philosophy that was embedded in us from last year was poor tackling. And I've seen a lot of that in the postseason. So I would have just liked to see, some of these guys play in the preseason to get some contact because you got to go up against Josh Jacobs. And about 9 days or whatever it is. You got to play Josh Jacobs. You got to gang tackle. You got to be ready for that. We are living off and banking off by what Nick Sirianni is saying is hard practices and joint practices where the ones aren't allowed to tackle the ones. Like, that don't get you ready for game speed, in my opinion. I just want to see physicality. I want to see things being done different. And I think that this soft-minded philosophy in some ways when it got to do with practice is rooted directly from Nick Sirianni, but it does help because we go into a lot of seasons healthy, but we had a slow start last year against New England. You know what I'm saying? We had, I think the start was slow the Super Bowl year against Detroit. It was a shootout when we should have been better equipped defensively to, to be able to combat that. So I feel good about my quarterback. He's taking care of the ball. He's shown that that's an emphasis on his game. He's reached out to some defensive coordinators. I feel good about, the offensive personnel for sure, but it is some question marks on the defensive side of the ball. I'm not that high on Nolan Smith. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna keep it a bean. I think Bryce Huff will be okay. I really like Jalix Hunt. I think that he should get more snaps than Nolan Smith. I'm comfortable with defensive tackle until otherwise seen, but they got some question mark. They got to prove themselves because you don't got Fletcher Cox no more. Right. You know what I'm saying? For the first time in a long time, I feel okay with linebacker. You know what I mean? You have Devin White, a veteran presence who's been at the top of the game at the position for some time. You know what I mean? Able to round out some of those guys. Nakobe Dean not playing in the final preseason game was a breath of fresh air, meaning that he's going to be a part of whatever we got going on. And Nakobe Dean had he had the strongest preseason of any defender on the team for real. So I'm really optimistic about what we got going on. Cooper DeJean is lining up everywhere, seeming to be that Swiss Army knife, kind of like how the Ravens use Kyle Hamilton. So I feel real good about what I saw. I just don't like the soft-minded mindset that I'm seeing, man. It's kind of bothering.
Did any of your offense play, your starting offense? Did they play in any of the games? Because I mean,
hell no. Saquon ain't played. Jalen ain't played. No,
didn't play with us either. So I guess this is my question. You have 2 new coordinators. That's gotta. Right. Wouldn't you want them to get? Practice is practice, but wouldn't you want them to at least have a couple series, like you said, a piece?
Of course,
I don't think that works. Like everybody's talking about, obviously the preseason, the games, the final score don't matter. We know that you want to get out of it healthy, but at the same time, last year the Giants played one. Not that I'm going to get into the Giants next, obviously, but they played one series, and they look great, bing, right down the field, and then they didn't play again. And I hated that. I hated that they played one series. You can say you're going to get injured. I understand that, but you get injured the first play of the season too. Like,
right?
It's just football. You never know. I think that reps are more important, especially now they cut it down to 3 games.
I agree. So a bigger caveat to that is we don't really even know what we got. It's in terms of wide receiver depth, in my opinion, until we got Jahan Dotson, because Kenny Pickett was ass for all 3 games. Right. So you can't really properly evaluate some of these guys.
There's no chemistry there yet.
Yeah, there's no chemistry.
You got a question at backup quarterback too. Like Tanner McKee can't be your best backup option.
He can't. He can't be your best back. And I just want to say shout out to everybody. It's 1.6K watching right now. Shout out to y'all for sure. 1.6K watching.
You showing 1.6. I'm showing 1.8, bro.
You showing 1.8? Maybe I probably got a little lag.
Yeah, we only got 358 likes. So there's 1,800 people. You all got it. You all got to hit that thumbs up. Man.
Yeah,
come on,
hit that thumbs up. But see, I grew up watching Tom Brady in preseason. So I don't understand. That's the GOAT. I don't understand why we wouldn't have the offense out there. Patrick Mahomes out there throwing behind the back passes.
He played preseason every year.
Yeah, every year.
Yeah,
every year.
But see, Andy Reid is old school though. You know what I mean? That's an Andy Reid thing. Let my man go out there and get some reps. Like that's why we had these slow starts.
And how does their season end every year? Pretty much. How do they?
The same. They end.
I think Pat make that call. I think Pat want to play.
He should want to play because
he's competitive, yo. Mahomes right like I need to get the rust off. He real competitive when you like if you ever like watch him. So he
because
different breed.
One thing about Mahomes is he's courtside a lot. He probably courtside tonight somewhere. So he know he do a lot of things outside of football. So he like I want to play. I'm sure Jalen Hurts and those guys are competitive as well. I just don't agree with the bubble wrapping, man. That's my only concern. Bubble wrapping these players because when you bubble wrap players, you know what I mean. Listen, Kelsey isn't there. So why the hell wouldn't a starting offensive line play? You know what I mean? I'm expecting a bunch of false starts and people missing protection. I'm expecting it in the first game of the season almost.
That's what you're supposed to work on.
Exactly. Say that again.
We played our rookies like we had to play our rookie off. You know, the rookies got to get out there. Did y'all have any?
Oh yeah.
I'm talking about any
all of our rookies played.
Any of the off? Well, y'all ain't had no offensive rookies, did you?
No, but Mekhi Becton got the starting right guard job, but he played. Mekhi Becton played.
So, okay, that makes sense.
He's the only one.
How did the Aeneas Smith receiver look?
He wasn't good. He wasn't good. It looked his confidence was shot or whatever the case may be. But he's a rookie, man. He was going through it, and it don't help when you got a guy like C.J. Gardner-Johnson barking on you. C.J. Gardner-Johnson is different.
Yeah,
he's no.
Y'all missed him
he's
last
different.
Year. Y'all missed him.
We absolutely. But when I say CJ is different, I'm talking about from personal conversation different. He is different. You know what I mean? And if you ain't showing up, he gonna say something on the field because he shows up.
Different. He's wired.
Exactly. Exactly. He gives 110%. Out of all the safeties that we got, he's the one that's going to run downhill when he notices a run and try to hit. He don't have that mindset as I'm the last line of defense. Let me get a shoestring tackle after a 40-yard run. No, I'm going to come there to initiate something. You know what I mean? That's how he plays the game. So I think his confidence was just shot, you know, and it don't help that Kenny Pickett is out there trying to get you the ball to make you look good. You know what I mean? So, yeah. But I think Johnny Wilson showed us something in one game. But
so this is a question, and I can't say that I know the answer, which is why I'm asking you this. It feels like there's this undercurrent between Sirianni and Jalen Hurts. Like they're not necessarily 100% on the same page. And if things start to go off the rails a little bit, let's say there's a 3 out of 4 game stretch where you lose 3 out of 4, that there could be some finger point, not necessarily from Jalen Hurts, but is there an issue between those two? Because last year, a lot of what happened last year, a lot of it feels like it was because of Nick Sirianni. And I don't feel like that situation was repaired necessarily.
No, you know what? I can understand why Jalen Hurts would look at him a little different going into the season. You know, you take the postseason loss to the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. You know, now the stigma is Jalen Hurts can't read cover zero. That's the big thing everybody's running with. But I think that stigma got legs because of a guy like Nick Sirianni who doesn't implement in the game plan how to beat cover zero. You know what I'm saying? Like you can't have a long developed 40-yard bomb drawn up when you know a Tampa Bay team is going to, you know, play cover zero and try to get to the quarterback with a free rusher. You know, I think things like that made Jalen Hurts look at Nick Sirianni different. Say that again.
That's why he called Wink Martindale, because of the way we play defense against him and kick the shit out of him. I mean, the last
exactly.
Your point, LB, it didn't matter because you played the same way against Tampa Bay.
Exactly. We played the exact same way. You know what I mean? In the game where you thought that the mindset should have been to run the ball. You talking about Jason Kelsey's last game, one of the best centers in National Football League history at getting to the second level and hitting people. You don't lean on a run when AJ Brown's not in the game, when he's hurt for a game. You draw up these long ass post routes that take six seconds to develop when you got free rushers coming at your quarterback. I think Jalen Hurts looked at him funny. I feel like personally that he hung him out to dry. So you know what I mean? I think it was a little steam in terms of the relationship, but you know what I mean? I don't think that's nothing to worry about moving forward. That's why you got a coordinator who's more innovative.
Do you think they should have fired Sirianni?
Hell yeah. I was on that train. I was the conductor.
Yeah.
Whoever got a problem with it, I'm outside.
That's my question. Y'all know to have true success in the league, you gotta be on one page. You got a head coach. This dissension in your locker room after a loss, I'm telling you, because people gonna start picking sides. If everybody love Kellen, where they gonna leave Sirianni? You know that don't work right, LB. You can't have your head coach just being out there. This isn't like my coach where the ownership don't believe in him. But when you got players that might not believe in him, I can't call it. You got to tell me, because that's more in depth of your team.
What you asked me? Players not believing in Nick Sirianni?
You think that the fact that Sirianni right now, you think he got to look over his shoulder because you don't think Kellen want that job?
He should have to. I mean, he put himself in that position to have to look over his shoulder. Yeah, he should be looking over his shoulder because this is the thing. He's been. There's not a lot of coaches in the league that don't call one side of the ball. He's been reduced to a motivational speaker. You know what I'm saying? He has been reduced to a motivational speaker, so he has to look over his shoulder because Kellen Moore is going to call that offense, and he should be able to call it his way. You know what I mean? You don't bring in established. Say that again.
You think that's going to hurt y'all?
No. Why would it hurt us? Why would it hurt us? I think no, because the Baltimore Ravens run this. They operate the same way.
They love John Harbaugh,
but John Harbaugh don't call. I don't think he calls either side of the ball.
Yeah, but there's no dissension.
What he's saying is there's nobody looking at John Harbaugh and pointing a finger at him. Like this, all love amongst his players.
Well, I think so. So I think Nick Sirianni put himself in a perfect situation. He can't accept no blame. You know what I'm saying? He can't say, well, I was calling that side, that's why I was trash, or I was calling this side, that's why I was trash. When Nick Sirianni decided to take some of the power away from Brian Johnson, he had to take responsibility for that. He's not going to do that with Kellen Moore. Kellen Moore probably, honestly, forgot more football than Nick Sirianni know. So has our defensive coordinator. Nick Sirianni is a fairly young head coach in the National Football League. Those guys have more experience than the head coach, if you want to keep it 100. You know what I mean? So I think Nick Sirianni is going to let them guys do their job.
I think that's bad, yo.
I don't think so. Because Kellen Moore is the reason why Dak Prescott got paid, and Vic Fangio is the architect of a defense that everybody tries to emulate.
This ain't about the prowess of your coordinators. I'm not saying they don't know ball. I'm saying that if there's any type of dissension, your team going to start to pick sides. Y'all not unified because the top of the food chain, everybody might not even like him.
You got to understand this Philadelphia, the top of the food chain is Howie Roseman. Then it's Jeffrey Lurie. Well, Nick Sirianni will never be the top of the food chain. He'll never be he'll never be the top of the food chain in Philly. Nick Sirianni is in the perfect spot to have a job. Howie is who? Howie is Howie. Jerry could never be Howie. What are we talking about?
I'm talking about as far as control.
As far as control, no. Jeffrey Lurie opens the books because he trusts Howie Roseman. It's a different dynamic there. Jerry is Jerry. Jerry runs the show. Guys have jobs in Philadelphia.
Actually,
right.
Steven run the show, but I'll tell you about that offline. Jerry just out front shucking and jiving. Steven run the show.
Bad Dog, talk to me about your Giants and what you feel about your team heading into the regular season.
Do I have to?
Yes, I have to do it too. Don't worry. We both have to do it.
Yours shouldn't be that bad.
It's not as bad as his.
We'll see. There's a lot of questions here, boy. There's a lot of questions. No doubt about it. Giants are on Hard Knocks, so we kind of got to look into what they wanted to do. You talk about dissension or taking sides. I don't think anybody takes sides more in any fan base right now than the Daniel Jones thing here. Yeah. And trying to play the middle is great. Not even trying to play the middle. I think that I'm fair in my assessment of Daniel Jones, whether it be positive or negative.
There is no middle with that guy.
No, I know. That's the thing. Like I don't care. It doesn't really matter because it's my opinion. It's my channel, and that's what I give you. I'm not an analyst. I don't break down film. I don't do none of that shit. I'm a Giants fan for the last 40 years. Right. So, you know, I'm old. I've seen them all win all those Super Bowls, man. I've been there. I've done that. Daniel Jones is, listen, this team goes where Daniel Jones goes. I don't know what else to say. On paper, this is the best team he's had around him. I don't think there's any question about that, okay? You talk about dissension in the locker room. See, last year, I tell you, we won a playoff game in 2022, which is kind of ironic. I mean, people talk about Dak Prescott. Dak Prescott's won one more playoff game in his career than Daniel Jones has. I found that ironic. It's pretty funny.
Jalen Hurts too. That's crazy.
And but
Jalen Hurts 26.
Going into last year, I remember talking to Pat McCrane and just saying, "Listen, do you think it seemed like the Giants the chemistry was off?" And I think that
I remember you saying that
this had to do something with the Barkley getting tagged and Jones getting a contract. Now, I'm not in the locker room, so I don't know, and it's just speculation on my part. There was obviously dissension between Wink Martindale and Brian Daboll. And when you're not unified, especially in the coaching staff, and the players see this, and maybe the players are taking sides, you just don't have the unity. It's weird.
That's what CFT, that's what Ron was just talking about.
Right. Intangible.
I know you're here.
Right. The intangibles, they don't show up in the box score. Intangibles don't show up in the box score. The one thing I'll say about the Giants is this, and this is why I believe in Brian Daboll. Last year, they got off to a 1-5 start. Everybody was freaking hurt. Barkley missed time. Jones missed most of the year. Tyrod Taylor got hurt. We had Justin Pugh, a guy that literally came off our couch and played left tackle, the position he never played with the New York Giants. We had so many injuries to this team.
Oh, yeah.
But at the same time, they never quit. They played their ass off. There was 2 games that they absolutely should have won. Should have beat the Bills. They had 1 yard to get twice, couldn't do it. They had 1 yard to get against the Jets or made field goal. They win 8 games with that team. If they win 8 games with that. So you go into this season, you got a better O-line coach. There's no way the line can't be better than what it was last year. We gave up 85 sacks, for Christ's sakes. Daniel Jones has never had him league neighbors. Never. And I don't care who you root for. If you're looking at league neighbors, you know.
Stop, LB. Stop.
Listen, y'all don't understand. Y'all don't understand.
Don't go to LB. Listen, you whooped your ass.
I absolutely no. I gotta say this. I know I said
but you should have broken against Tampa Bay.
I know I say this a lot, but I love Bad Dog. But Daniel Jones is
There's a butt coming. There's a butt coming.
Daniel Jones is the worst quarterback in the league.
I didn't even say anything about Daniel Jones. I didn't say he was good. I said this is the best team he's had around him.
I just heard his name somewhere. I just had to say it.
Well, of course. You're going to hear his name a lot. I'm a Giants fan, right? This is our quarterback, right? But honestly, I think Daniel Jones has had 9 lives. I think he's lived a charmed life. Every time the Giants have wanted to get a quarterback, something has arisen that they can't get one. When Joe Shane took over here and they didn't pick up his 5th year option, who are the options at quarterback when we were picking 5th and 7th? Kenny Pickett was the only guy to go in the first round. And he's ass, right, LB? He's ass. First round pick. Couldn't get a quarterback. The next year, we won a playoff game that year. We were picking 25th. Can't get a quarterback. This past season, Joe Shane tried to trade up and get a quarterback. So we know that Daniel Jones is on his last leg here, right? If the situation was different and those top 3 teams didn't need a QB, the Giants would probably have one, right? I'm glad they didn't reach for McCarthy because I didn't want McCarthy. Can you imagine the doom and gloom that this fan base have if we took McCarthy towards ACL and there's no Malik Neighbors? I don't think the Giants can be worse than they were last year. I love the defense. Adding Brian Burns was huge. We have one of the best. Go ahead.
Y'all got the best defensive line in the division.
I was going to say, our defensive line is sick.
I can't even lie.
I want linebackers.
I want to hate. But it's across the board, y'all defensive line. Because I love Mike, I love D-Law. But our D tackles is everywhere.
Oh, we got the best D tackle in the league.
But we got
the best D tackle in the league.
Y'all got Dexter Lawrence.
No, y'all don't. Dexter Lawrence not better than Jalen Carter.
Come on.
Dexter Lawrence not better than Jalen Carter. Jalen Carter gonna prove it this year.
What do the kids say? Cap. That's cap, LB. That's cap.
He ain't better than Jalen Carter. Jalen Carter. What we talking about? I just was talking to Justin Pugh yesterday. Justin Pugh, offensive lineman. Yeah, I might be talking reckless, but Justin Pugh, offensive lineman, told me it's only one Aaron Donald, but the only person I've ever seen that looked like him is Jalen Carter.
He looks like him, but he don't play like him. Anybody can look like somebody.
The episode will be out. That's from an old lineman.
Yeah, I'm not too worried. I'm not too worried about what he looks like.
But Dexter Lawrence,
I don't know. I look at D tackles different because Kelsey was putting a lot of them on their ass, and Dexter Lawrence was one of them.
Yeah, he didn't.
So maybe this year, maybe this year I'll see what y'all see because Kelsey ain't there.
Real quick.
The best D tackle in the league?
Dexter Lawrence. Stop. Let me finish.
I got one person above Dexter Lawrence.
The best defensive tackle in the league right now is Chris Jones.
Chris Jones. That's
Dexter
the best
Lawrence.
one in the league. I've seen.
I almost forgot about Chris Jones. It's definitely Chris Jones
in the playoffs in every level.
You almost forgot about him, so it's Dexter Lawrence. If Chris Jones is that forgettable, it's Dexter Lawrence.
It's so many D tackles, so many teams. But yeah, I like Chris. But listen, Dexter Lawrence is up there though. He's up there. He's in that realm.
Our front seven is really good.
But Burns is a beast.
Don't none of y'all got two of them though. Say something.
I can't. When you bring up D tackle, I'm gonna take a sip because I ain't got nothing for you.
I'm waiting on Jordan Davis. Okay. I'm waiting on Jordan Davis.
Keep waiting.
That's all I can say.
Keep waiting. You can sit there and wait all day. Cowboys wait 20 years for a Super Bowl. You can wait all day for Jordan Davis.
One word all year. I just wanted serviceable. That's all I needed. Can I get serviceable? I feel like we got.
Let me ask you a question, Rome. Is Mozzie Smith a bust?
No, he's too young to be.
Okay, yeah, it's too early.
You know what, Lou? Listen, Lou. Mind your business, Lou. Because I asked you that same question about Chase Young. You told me the same thing. It's too early. I was calling Chase Young a bust 4 years ago or whatever it was.
Yeah.
But the difference between Chase Young and Mozzie, he was a low round first round pick. Just because we hyped him, don't mean nobody. You ain't never heard the media hype him. Chase Young got some media hype. Ain't nobody in the media ever mentioned Mozzie Smith outside of some hate. Like he never got media hype.
Why take him? That sounds like a reach then.
That sounds like your boy.
Listen, you both had your time. It's my time here. My time. You guys. Can I finish? What did Ross Perot used to say? Can I finish? Can I please finish? Yeah. Can I finish? Let me have my time. We don't get a lot of time. After October, our time's usually over here, okay? Let me get my shit off here now. Right?
My bad. You know about my bad.
Right?
You tell him. You tell him.
I like our offensive line coach. You see what Carmen Brasillo did with Vegas. They were a crappy offensive line. He made them top 12 in the league. We added Van Roten. We added Runyon. You hope John Michael Schmitz takes a step forward. You hope Andrew Thomas stays healthy. Our line is a lot better than it was. And we got to hope that we stay healthy. The Giants have not been able to stay healthy up front. And when lines are constantly shifting in and out of players, there's no chemistry. You got to be able to build chemistry. When your line is healthy and you know what the guy next to you is doing, you're going to play a lot better. Your timing is a lot better. When you're constantly shifting in and out of guys and guys playing out of position, you're in trouble. You know, I like my hot take was the Giants' offensive line is going to be average this year. That's my hot take for the year. That Wandale, I think Wandale Robinson could get 1,000 yards. I honestly do. If he stays healthy, you got Malik Neighbors on one side. He's going to draw a lot of attention. Wandale is a big yak monster. I think Jalen Hyatt could take a step forward, and Darius Slane's a consummate professional. Our wide receiver room is pretty good, right? Our offensive line is better. The running back situation, we lose, obviously. You're not replacing Saquon Barkley with one guy. However, I don't think the Giants running game falls off that much because I don't think you're going to shove the box with 7 and 8 guys to make a concerted effort to stop the run, which means I think we're not going to have any big – I don't think we'll get any big plays out of the running game, but I think if you're 2nd and 6, 2nd and 7, 2nd and 5, you're going to play a lot better when you play ahead of the sticks. So I think that the fact that you might have to actually respect the wide – you might not have to respect the quarterback because I know that's going to come up, but you might have to respect the wide receivers more than in recent years, which could actually help the running game a lot. Secondary is a massive question on this team. There's no doubt about it. Bowen does not blitz a lot. He is totally opposite of Wink Martindale. He likes to play a bend but don't break defense. It's going to be frustrating for us, but I'd rather give up 3 than 7. But if our guys don't get pressure with the front 4, we could be giving up some plays in that secondary. So the Giants have a lot of questions. I always say this. I'm not optimistic, but I'm hopeful. But I've said this before, and I'll say it again. This team really is Giants fans. Some Giants fans absolutely swear by the guy. LB thinks he's total dumpster juice ass, whatever it's called. Daniel Jones. Bad dog, I love you, buddy, but Daniel Jones is ass, as he says. This team goes as far as Daniel Jones takes us. We'll see. If he can play the way he did in 2022, we might actually surprise some people. If he can't stay healthy and plays the way he did the first 2 games last year, it's going to be another long season. But as I said earlier, Daniel Jones is on his last life here. They can get out of the contract after this year. If they're bad, they're going to draft a quarterback. It may not be as deep, but, you know, you got Shedeur Sanders, you got Quinn Ewers, you got Milroe. You got Cameron Ward. Oh, I love Cameron Ward. I would have loved them to take him last year. There's a lot of quarterbacks that are going to come out of this class, and the Giants are picking 8th. There's no question, no doubt in my mind, Joe Shane will actually trade up to get a quarterback this year. This is make or break for Daniel Jones. This is make or break for the Giants. We're better on paper, in my opinion. I think that we're better coached. I still believe in Brian Dable 100%. I really do, because those, like I said, those guys could have quit on him last year. We were down our 3rd string, and they could have said, let's just tank the season and get our quarterback. And they didn't do that. We were winning games with Tommy DeVito. We beat the Packers with Tommy DeVito. We shredded Washington with Tommy DeVito. Of course, we beat Washington every time. Louis T knows this.
Those days are over with.
He knows this. So with that said, I'm going to
greater good.
I'm going to throw it up to Louis T. And I don't want to hear shit about my Giants, because not only have you guys been worse than us for the last 20 years, you can't beat us either. And Daniel Jones would be playing against Washington every game and be a Hall of Famer, LB. He's 5-1-1 against Washington, and his only losses jumped off sides, even though he didn't, and they got a second chance at that field goal. Otherwise, he'd be 6-0-1. So with that said, Louis, go ahead. If there's one team that can talk trash to in the division, it's them.
That was a great introduction. I appreciate that, Bad Dog. Thank you so much for that.
Nothing but love, man. Nothing but love.
Man, I really appreciate you on so many levels, because without those losses, there's no Jaden Daniels. So I have to thank you again for blessing us with the thing that ultimately could help turn this organization around.
Don't thank me. I don't play the game. So
hey, look, man, I thank you guys a ton. Okay. So I want to, first off, before I start, thank the over 2,000 people in the comment section. Really appreciate y'all for kicking it.
Appreciate you guys.
Man.
Yeah, hit the thumbs up, man. Almost at 1,000. Let's get that.
Y'all killing it. So my Commanders, man, I told y'all last year that you couldn't make me feel bad about last year, because we were getting new ownership. Like, when I listen to Rome over there talk about the Joneses, I'm like, man, I know the struggle, bro. The struggle is real. Right? It's a little different. It's a little different, because at least they've had winning with their struggle with their owner. We had shit, right? We ain't got nothing to show for 25 years of bad ownership, the worst in sports. So to get rid of Dan Snyder, to have this brand new regime, this breath of fresh air. I told y'all last year, the only thing that didn't happen that I told y'all was going to happen was getting Ben Johnson. Told y'all I was getting Ben Johnson. We didn't get Ben Johnson, but we got Adam Peters. He's come in, changed the whole trajectory of this organization, because it starts at the top, right, with ownership, but it trickles down to your general manager. And if you can't find a guy that can pick the right players, you got nothing. So to get Adam Peters, to have Dan Quinn come in, galvanize this team. And look, we did not want Dan Quinn initially. I'm not going to sit here and act like that's the guy that we handpicked that we wanted. They did. You know, Adam Peters wanted him, but as a fan base, that's not what we wanted. But that's exactly what we needed. And he's come in, he's galvanized this team, has them believing. And the one thing that we've heard from everybody across the board about Dan Quinn is that he can unify a group of men for one purpose. He can get everybody on one accord and fight for the same common goal. And so we're seeing that right now. And to get Jaden Daniels, I think we've put together an all-star cast of coaches, right? Like, I think over the last 4 years had the worst coaching staff in football. Nobody was ever eligible for a promotion on another team. Nobody was ever looking to poach our defensive line coach or our, secondary coach, or nobody was ever looking to take any of our coaches because they were all ass. And so
I thought you liked the enemy.
Well, we had that conversation last year. You already know how that went. Okay. I heard your jokes, Bad Dog. I heard your jokes. Okay. We know how that went last year. The biggest bamboozle job in franchise history. But it's so good to be so far removed from that. We've seen Jaden Daniels this offseason. In this preseason, he played in the first 2 preseason games, had 3 possessions total. All 3 could have been scoring drives. We scored a touchdown on his first drive. He led us to a field goal attempt. It was missed. It was a chip shot field goal that was missed. And then the last possession, it was a field goal. And honestly, those possessions could have ended in touchdowns had we not had penalties on those drives. So he's looked sharp, 12 of 15. From a completion percentage standpoint, hit the deep ball against the Jets. So we saw the deep ball accuracy. We saw the short to intermediate accuracy. We saw the legs. He pulled it out against the Dolphins on a read option keep and picked up 13 yards there. So we saw every aspect of his game. There are a bunch of holes on our roster. There's no hiding that, but that's what it's supposed to look like in the first year of a rebuild with a brand new staff that's come in and tearing this thing down and building it up from the ground up. So we need receivers. We need defensive ends. We need cornerbacks. I mean, we could go on and on, but when it's all said and done, this is why I believe in the coaching staff. They're going to get the most out of what they have. One thing we haven't been able to do over the last 5 years is get the most out of what we have. We never have been able to do that. And that's coaching. When you take what you're given and you maximize it, that's what good coaches do. And we haven't been able to do that. So I think they're going to take what we have, maximize it, and we're going to be a competitive team. As y'all know, we weren't competitive last year. Dallas smacked us up twice. The Eagles, look, I always say this, the Eagles fans laugh at me. They're the one team in the division we're not afraid of. Like, we might not win, but we can put a damn scare into the Eagles every single time we see them.
Did y'all win a divisional game last year?
You know the answer to that. You ask the question every time. You know,
because I don't know what you talk about.
Right. I'm just telling you. Look,
I don't know what you talk about. Y'all ain't beat nobody in the division, so you need to talk about the Panthers or something.
Even the Giants beat us up good one time last year, right? We had y'all on the ropes twice, and we just didn't know how to finish y'all. If we had good coaching, we probably would have blown y'all out twice, right? But the bottom line is, this is going to be a competitive team. I feel good about playing Dallas. The one team in the division I've never felt good about playing is Dallas, because when we play the Giants, even if we don't win, it's close. It's a close game. Like, even the game they beat us in.
Even if you don't win, you mean when you don't win?
Look, you make it as if we've lost to y'all 6 times in a row. Stop it, bad dog. Okay?
Shut up.
2 years in a row, you've gotten us without us beating you. But the year before that, okay.
You ain't see a division win since like 2020. You said division win since COVID.
Since 2022. He
ain't see a division win since COVID.
So at the end of the day,
damn,
that's about to change.
That's good.
I welcome all of that smoke, right? Because I'm dodging the smoke. I'm going straight to the fire now, right?
11
dodging the smoke,
tonight, Louie.
I'm going straight to the flames. I don't even want.
Louie been so modest all offseason.
I told you. The closer we get.
I'm not going. Look, I'm not going to go crazy.
Yes, you are.
No, I'm not. I'm not going to go crazy. But what I'm going to tell you is,
you don't know when you start doing this schedule how crazy you go.
No, exactly.
That's going to let us know. Right.
I'm going to be cool. What I'm telling y'all is, though, now that we have a competent coaching staff and we have a quarterback, and I look at Dallas and I say, okay, nobody knows that roster and how they like to do business more than Dan Quinn. I feel good about my matchup.
You don't know our defense.
You don't got to know your defense. We don't got to know your defense, because what I learned from Philadelphia a couple of years ago is how you neutralize Micah Parsons and DeMarcus Lawrence and all of those dudes.
That read option.
Run that read option. Freeze his ass on the edge. We gonna run that shit
when he not playing edge.
Huh? We say?
What happened when he not playing edge?
That's even better for us. Because if we can get a body on his ass at the second level, that's even better for us.
We let Tyler Biadasz try to block him in the A gap if you want to.
Hey, look, man.
We
ain't worried about if he coming up the A gap.
All right.
The least of our worries. If he coming up the A gap,
I'm worried about your wide receiver depth. Now that Jahan Dotson is flying Eagles, he flying high. I worry about your wide receiver depth.
Don't worry about our depth. We got talent around Jalen.
They got Noah Brown.
Jalen Daniels. Hey, look,
I love Cowboys players a lot.
Hey, I'm gonna tell you right now. Between our tight ends, our running backs, Terry McLaurin, and all we need is one receiver to step up. And De'Ami Brown.
What tight ends? Old ass Zach Ertz.
Okay, you're gonna see Zach Ertz, but we also drafted Ben Sinnott too, right? So
I like Ben Sinnott.
We got tight ends.
Tight end in the division.
We got tight ends.
Cap.
We got running backs. We got Terry. And I think De'Ami Brown's going to play well this year. So we're going to see what happens, right? I think it's enough around him. And this is the thing you got to take into consideration. When you got a mobile quarterback, it changes everything. Because we can run RPOs. You got to respect Jaden's ability to run. You got to respect Brian Robinson's ability to take the ball. And when your linebackers suck up, that tight end is running open over the middle of the field. It's going to look a lot different in Washington this year because you're going to have to defend a lot more football field because of what we're going to be able to bring to the table with a mobile quarterback. The beauty of this division is we don't have Jalen Hurts is mobile, but he's not like a threat to run 45, 60 yards for a touchdown. Like,
what are you talking about? Jalen, what? What are you talking about?
Jalen Hurts is not fast. He's not fast. He's not fast. He's a
Jalen Hurts averages like 800 yards rushing the last 3 seasons.
That's because you run him a lot. More than any other quarterback other than Lamar Jackson. He runs the football a lot, but he don't get big gains. He's not out here running for 45 or 55 yards.
And you think that's about to be Jaden Daniels' game?
Jaden Daniels ain't outrunning Michael Parsons.
The only quarterback faster in the league than Jaden Daniels is Lamar Jackson. What are you talking about?
Justin Fields is faster than him.
Daniel Jones is pretty damn fast.
I don't know if he is or not.
Just Justin Fields is faster than Jaden Daniels.
Justin Fields and Kyler Murray might be.
If you are banking on Jaden Daniels' legs, I think Jaden Daniels is a damn good thrower of the ball. If you're banking on his legs to be you guys' calling card,
it's not the legs that you. This is the threat of his legs. He's going
to threat of it. Trust me. You're new to this. I know how that can confuse the defense for sure. But he's still a rookie.
At the end of the day, this is the 2 things you have to worry about with rookies. Can you protect the ball? And when plays are there to be made, can you make them? Check and check for this guy throughout his entire career.
It's a third thing. It's a third thing you're missing though. It's a third thing you're missing with a rookie with legs. Will he bail out of that pocket too early as a rookie?
He's gonna get it out of his hands.
Can he stay healthy? Getting hit by these guys.
He's gonna be fine. He's gonna be fine because they're gonna get it out of his hands. They're gonna get it out.
They saying he's pretty small.
Yeah, he's skinny, but I let everybody else worry about that. That man has played 5 years of college football. He's never been hurt, so I let everybody else worry about that.
Yeah, how much was Barkley hurt in college?
What about
how much was Barkley hurt in college?
Saquon Barkley is a tightly wound athlete. It's a lot different when you're tightly
wound. I'm not
wound.
going to wish injury on nobody.
That's not my point. My point is, it doesn't matter if they were injury prone in college or not. The NFL.
It does matter. It does matter. It matters a lot because you're talking about 2 different types of athletes. Wiry athletes don't get soft tissue injuries very often.
Oh, Robert Griffin didn't get a soft tissue injury.
He had an ACL in college. Robert Griffin III is a different type of athlete. He was a straight line track speed runner.
So you running the whole Lodi Nada?
I can agree with that because Smitty is damn durable for what they were saying he was. Exactly. He's pretty wiry.
He's a wiry guy. Guys that are wiry are different. They're built different. As long as
he's a smaller target to hit too.
I don't need him to be hurt. That's not what I'm talking about.
The bottom line
is he ain't seen no pro defenses. That's what I'm talking about.
He don't got no weapons. He don't got no weapons either. I don't think he got no weapons in that passing game.
The bottom line is it's an offense. It's an entire offense. You keep talking about one position, but I don't think any of y'all in this division can actually stop the run. So
you said last year
stop the run with the front 4 they got. You don't think they can stop the run?
Who?
The Giants.
No, I don't think you can stop the run.
Who your running back?
Brian, I got the best running back in the division. Outside of Saquon Barkley.
All right, look.
All right. I thought. Hey, Lou. I thought you. Hey, yeah. I was scared, Lou. I was about to start flipping tables in this joint. Talking about I got the best running back in this division.
Hey, you see how I set that up, right?
He said a little bit with his
right. He's about to talk. Listen, y'all. Luke gonna be in rare form week 2. They probably go 2-0. This is gonna fall off. He gonna be.
We got the Giants week 2.
They ain't going 2-0. They gotta play us week 2. They ain't going 2-0. You know that.
If we
got week 1, Lou,
we had Tampa Bay week 1. We about to go through the schedule. Don't worry about it. So I said all of that to say this.
We gotta highlight our. Don't we gotta highlight our boys?
We got a long way to go in front of us. The big thing is we need to come out of this season knowing that we got us a franchise quarterback and knowing that we are competitive and we're heading in the right direction.
Don't spin up no hats until he show you he nice yet.
Oh, I'm not doing no more.
You talking about the Howl joint?
Don't spin up no more new hats.
No, I'm done. I'm out of that game. I'm out of that game. Eric Bieniemy scarred me for life. For life. I'm out of that game, bro. So so before we
y'all can't keep blaming coordinators.
They know we got to in this case.
We switched coordinators. My dog became all pro. I'm just,
look, man, y'all had a lot more talent and things, including Dan Quinn helping that offense get more opportunities. But we ain't even gonna talk about that. We gonna get to these comments here in a second. But before we do, let's get a word from one of our sponsors, BetUS.
Michael Vick at BetUS.com. Catch an incredible 125% sign-up bonus on your first 3 deposits, plus 10% gambler's insurance. BetUS, my online sportsbook and casino.
All right, you know what's ironic? I always love the Michael Vick ad because I'm Bad Dog, and the jokes are there to be had. So. By the way, before we move on, I do want to say this. There's 2,100 people in here. We're 50 likes away from 1,000. And fellas, I broke one out. So here's to another great season of the NFC.
I just drank mine.
I know. Yeah. I just want to say, let's do another great season, fellas. Let's go. The best division football, the best round table on the planet.
I got tea.
You are.
You know what I'm saying? It's a work. This the. You know what I'm saying? Hey, stop. You know what I mean? Oh, wait. Let me spin it around.
You turn it around.
MVP.
You got to get a new.
That's the one thing I like about Jalen Hurts.
I gotta get a new cup. What you mean? I got a new cup. I
like about Jalen Hurts. He a Q.
A lot of tackles. B-Dog.
I'm talking about the font on the Hurt season. We need a new cup. We
need the version 2 font.
Yeah.
Nah, man, I gotta have the OG font on the cup. The OG font gotta go in the cup.
All right, King of the Bluegrass. Thank you for the hundo piece. Really appreciate you, King of the Bluegrass. My guy writes, "What up, fellas? Who do you think will feel better about their future at the end of the season, Commanders or the Giants?" That's a no-brainer. That's an easy.
Depends on where the Giants are.
I think it depends. I don't think it's that easy of a question because, hey, Dak Prescott could be a Giant.
Nah, this is
stop it.
I'm not even going to get into that.
He said at the end of the season. He did not say free agency or none of that nonsense you talking about. He said at the end of the season.
I didn't even realize that those rumors are like actually out there. Maybe because I just haven't been on X in a while.
But this is the thing though. They out there because the Cowboys ain't locking him up. He free game for whoever need a quarterback.
Why would the Giants pay $20 million more to a guy that has won one more playoff game than Daniel Jones when you can just draft there is no way Joe Shane's going, let's go get Dak Prescott. That ain't happening.
Listen, man, Dak Prescott, Dak is an all-pro. Dak Prescott.
Oh, now LB's bumping up somebody.
No. I'm just listen. I just gotta keep it real. Dak is a good quarterback. Dak changes things for you guys.
I'm gonna tell you something. If the Giants were literally a quarterback away, like if we were a 9-win team, a 10-win team, and Daniel Jones was playing the way he did, it makes sense. We have too many other holes to fill on this team before you go in and bring in another expensive quarterback. Most teams win with a quarterback on a rookie contract. If you're a bad team, you go out and you draft a rookie, and whoever the quarterback is next year, they're coming into a better situation than Daniel Jones came into in 2019. It's just
I'm gonna tell you why it's different. You got that defensive line and you got Malik Neighbors. Dak Prescott and Malik Neighbors might be dangerous.
Dak has CeeDee Lamb and Micah Parsons. They can't wait. It's not like Dallas is bad. Dallas is a better.
Y'all would love to get 12 wins every other season.
Scott, you think, well, I guess going to go if it happens. And trust me, I would hate it. But if it happens, he's going to Pittsburgh.
Yeah, we ain't getting Dak Prescott.
No, I think you're going to Denver.
No.
They just drafted Bo Nix.
Denver's still paying Russell Wilson. They ain't got no money.
The question was, who's going to feel better about their organization at season's end? You have two choices.
The Giants. I like the Giants to feel better. The Giants to feel better.
We finally agree, LB.
I think the Giants to feel better.
Hey, I thought you was on the Commanders, LB.
No. You know,
I like what the Commanders have done.
This is his move. Hey, Rome, this is his move.
Oh, let me break it down.
When he feels pressure, right? He'll defer to Bad Dog because he know we can whoop their ass anytime. So
not last year they didn't.
Right, I'm confused.
We put an ass whooping on them last year.
He'll be nice to Bad Dog right around this time of the year because he like I don't see him as a threat. When once shit gets real, that's when he starts to side with Bad
You
Dog.
say he think y'all, he feel y'all is a real threat this time.
He know. Because
I want to go to that game on October 20th. I want to go to that game so bad.
Gentlemen, the 2,000 people watching.
This is my first.
These guys ain't won a division game. I don't see these guys as a threat.
This man was
my
at the
first
game
day
last year. Hey, Bad Dog, you remember what he told us after the game last year? Hey, yo, Sam Howell, he the truth. He might be nice. Remember that?
No, I liked him. Because see, that's me keeping it real because he was giving us a fit.
So you know what?
I wasn't worried about Sam Howell.
Guess who we never give props to? Dak Prescott. So
who here on this panel gives props to Dak Prescott?
By your logic, he must feel threatened. You never give him props.
This is the thing, though.
Why he wakes up every day?
The track record don't warrant props.
No, you missing the LB. He's saying when you don't give props, you afraid. I agree.
Yeah, no, that's facts.
I just got finished saying Dak was good to Bad Dog.
Yeah, you was.
But I guess that fell on deaf ears.
No, it fell on deaf ears.
I think what it is, I think what LB, if Dak does leave Dallas, LB wants Dak to stay in this division so he can continue to trash his ass.
Bad Dog is smart. Listen, Rome. If Dak ain't in this division, we might have what we got 2,000 here right now. We might have 1,999. One less person to leave. I need that one person to stay.
Hex
is somebody out there.
Yes, it is.
I know you wish Dak would lead the division.
Nah, you know what? He wants Dak to stay right here. And he knows that he knows he'd be worse than the Giants, so he definitely wants him to go.
Listen. You say you're gonna sweep us every year. I've been watching you for about 5 years, and it never happens.
Well, last time it happened when Carson Wentz was in the division, but this year it's gonna happen. I'll send you a nice hurt season hat when it do.
Thank you for the PSA.
Not with that defense, it's not.
Texas Gaming. Appreciate you. Let's get to the next super. Big Money Sonny. Thank you for the super chat. Greatly appreciate you, my guy, Big Money Sonny. Right. What's up, Lou? Salutes to you, homeboy. What up, Big Money Sonny? What up, Bad Dog? Salutes to you, all respect. And look, man, you ain't gonna keep coming after my guy LB. We had this discussion.
What's up, little Bad Dog? Salute, all respect. LB still smoking Newports. Boy, if I ever put some smoke in my lungs, it'd be something that ain't from this country. Grown in the finest lands. Stop playing with me.
And then he says, CFT clown football talk. Let's get it. Look, be nice to the guests now. Come on, Big Money Sonny now. Behave yourself. That's your boy.
That's my guy, Ashine. What up, Ashine? Bullies in the building. Talk that talk. Yeah, come on, bro. You know we carry it. Shout out my guy, Ashine.
Piece, man. Really appreciate.
Yeah, appreciate you, bro. Really appreciate
Oh, that's my era, man. That's my era.
It's my era too.
Whoa. Thank you for the super chat. Greatly appreciate you. Right. CFT, why do y'all brag whenever y'all pay players top dollar when you could have gotten them for cheaper? But y'all wait till the price goes up. That's not the flex y'all think it is.
Yeah, just like paying your player early, but he come back for a new contract.
You know what? It get both sides. The Eagles paid Carson Wentz
Trent
early
Williams sitting out, he got paid early. AJ Brown came back for a new contract. That paying your player early.
AJ, whoa. I got the scoop on that. AJ did not come back. We offered because he's performing at an optimum level.
Now, y'all offered because y'all would have ended up with another Hassan Reddick.
That you got to take care who you got to take care of.
I've been waiting to talk to you. Y'all did him wild dirty.
We'll get to that, I guess.
Yeah, Tony Sosa, 570. Thank you for the super chat. Greatly appreciate you. Double up. Thank you for doubling up. He says, "Do Bull really think the Cowgirls are better this year than last year? Delusional at its best."
Bull. That's Philly talk. Do the Bull think that? Yeah. I think he do. Tony.
Bull need to work on his typing skills. You know what I'm saying? Before you get your jokes off,
that's your boy. That's your boy too. Go ahead.
That's my boy. That's my guy, War V. Where's War V? We ran for 185 yards versus the Bills with Jordan Phillips starting. You sure y'all want him? Imagine what Saquon gonna do. Saquon gonna cook.
Hey man, how many wins Saquon got against the Cowboys?
Saquon ain't. He not in where y'all? What was that place at? He ain't
in Jersey.
He's Rutherford, whatever they said. He ain't in Jersey.
Yeah, he should tap his teammates and ask them how it looked to sweep the Cowboys because it don't happen.
All right,
be careful, Justin. Justin might be watching. You talking bad about them Giants.
Big Money Sonny, thank you for the super chat. Greatly appreciate you.
Well, double up.
Hey, he always coming after LB, man.
What's up with this Newport
Hey,
joke?
that's what he always.
I don't know what he's talking about.
He said,
shout out to LP, aka the King of Newport.
Shout out to the new brother on the panel, Dallas Clowns. Shout out to Bad Dog, nothing but respect for you. Go Yankees and big up salute.
Let's go, Sonny. Let's go. Let's go.
Hey, bro, listen, bro. Newport's is about, I think they're about $18 now, bro. You short, you a little short with that super chat.
That's so funny. He said you smoke Newport.
Right, like he tripping.
Hey, that's you again, LB.
Ashan, what up? Jordan Phillips is trash truck juice. You already know.
Double up. Thank you for doubling up, Ashan. And I agree with that. He's not trash truck juice, but he ain't gonna be the answer.
I bet you Ashan will talk about edge rushing. I bet you won't say about Michael Parsons.
He couldn't make the
tackle. Let's talk edge rusher, Ashan.
Couldn't make the Giants.
The Giants don't see no value in you.
We did, yeah. I mean, that's
hey,
right. That's
JJ the Mime, right? Thank you for the super chat. Greatly appreciate you. Damn, Louis T, you do this every year, end up only winning 5 to 6 games. Come on, dog. Lord Brunson knows this. Look, I'm letting him live, JJ. I'm letting him live, JJ. I'm just letting y'all know. Y'all on notice now because we on the way up, man. We've been down for a long time.
Bluegrass bugging another bean.
Hey, yeah, my guy, king of the bluegrass. Go ahead, let it rock.
This is already fun. That's
whenever a Skino drops, you got to play that.
Thank you for doubling up. He said this shit is already fun. I love it. I love it. My guy, king of the bluegrass.
Bluegrass is the man.
Really appreciate you. This one on you, LB.
Rome dope with the gang. Kellen Moore uses Saquon equals Philly chip. I already know. My guy EIT, thank you for the super chat.
All right.
Kellen Moore made Justin Herbert look average. Like, come on, man.
Drew.
Justin Herbert is average.
Drew.
Hey, I've been saying that before, but y'all ain't used to say that.
Hey, y'all stop that nonsense. Drew, thank you for the super chat. Greatly appreciate it.
This year with a good coach.
Drew, right. Rome, how Zimmer's defense looked in 2017 in the NFC Championship game against Philly. Burnt
Zimmer
toast.
Have Michael Parsons.
Go Birds.
Zimmer ain't have Michael Parsons.
Zimmer the reason why Nick Foles' jersey getting retired.
Zimmer ain't have Michael Parsons.
Tony Sosa 570. Thank you for the super chat. Greatly appreciate you.
He said, how you trying to blame losing on the Joneses? WTF, my boy, Whiskey Tango Foxtrot. How you trying to blame the Joneses?
Whiskey Tango Foxtrot.
That's those Army fanatic. Fanatics.
Yeah. I know where you got it from. Leo Vega.
It's 21:30 p.m. right now. 21:30.
Right. Hey, that's my Apple Watch is on military time. I don't mind telling over time.
Can I highlight something after you read this super chat?
Sure. Last time Cowboys won a chip, Rome was just hitting puberty. Bro was getting his sandwiches cut into triangles.
Damn, they said preschool?
Wait a minute.
Let me say something. On my channel, because y'all new to me. Y'all not familiar. On my channel.
No, hey, yo, and make sure y'all sub Rome up for sure.
All his information is down in the description of this video.
Yeah, I followed you on Twitter, man. So it's good.
We gonna tap it. On my channel, I like to tell people, look, I don't mind trolls, but you're gonna have to come better than cutting sandwiches in the circles. Come on, dog. Like you gotta turn
triangles. Up. You said triangles.
You gotta be funny, not
corny. It was funny.
No, we trying to win the cornball Olympics. I'm not impressed. If you're not funny on my channel,
it's a little funny.
That ain't gonna cut it. So you keep
all right.
Here.
So
keep that over here. Don't bring them 30-year jokes over there because you won't get roasted and put in the corner. We sit them in the corner. I'm telling you right now.
It's gonna take a lot to get Rome. I'm telling you, Rome is my evil twin on Twitter. It's gonna take him. It's gonna take a lot. It's gonna take a lot. I've said words to him, and he's a friend of mine.
That stuff don't faze me. It's childish. You got to do better. Keep your $5.
This one on you.
Just keep your $5.
Tony Sosa again. He says, so the whole 28 years of y'all losing, it's the Jones fault. Like all of it. Is this man serious? You got me super chatting. He need to get a check. What he talking about?
Dog, you could have kept your $10. You got.
He not done. He not done. Keep
going. He ain't done. I think bring Law back respectfully. Hey.
Look, I salute Law. I ain't got nothing to say about Law, but whatever.
No, we ain't got nothing to say about that.
Nah, you good, Rome. Jason 18.
Law would have said the same thing.
This yours again.
Look, man, I like good jokes. You know what I'm saying? I don't know what he talking about, but I'm not impressed.
Mm-hmm. Jason 18, go Eagles. Thank you for the super chat. He says, salute to y'all fellas. What is the one of y'all surprise cuts on the roster? I got a surprise cut.
KJ Henry for me. I'll just say that quick. KJ Henry.
I don't really got a surprise cut.
I guess Isaiah Hodgins would be the biggest surprise for me.
Surprise? I wouldn't say surprise, but the person I'm mad that got claimed, Julius Wood.
You got one.
We had a safety that was amazing, but our safety.
I don't have no surprise. I don't have no surprise because all of our guys cleared waivers and we brought them all back.
I know our players was good because like 4 of them got claimed. I'm still mad about it. That's for my live stream. That's enough. I'm mad if our players got claimed.
Yeah, I don't have no surprises.
Look, I should have known because every time we ask LB, hey, what's the weakness on your team? What do you say? What do you say, Bad Dog?
Nothing.
What's that? I'm sorry.
You won't pay attention. Never mind.
You got weaknesses.
I
know your weaknesses.
I said every time we ask LB what's their weaknesses, he say what?
I just had my time about 45 minutes ago. I told you my weaknesses. Don't do that.
I want to know what's up with these edge rushers. You've been ducking, dodging, dipping.
Your boy is back at it again, Tony Sosa.
LB always got lag. I don't know, bro. You got that Walmart connection, bro. I don't know about that, brother. I don't know, bro. I got repeaters in here.
That's your homeboy.
That's my man. He might be on his phone or something. He tripping. I got like 3 repeaters in here.
He was talking about you when you was talking about 1,600 and we had 1,800. He was saying,
yeah. Something was off there.
We got 2,200 now. We got 2,200 now.
Raw Rebel, thank you for the super chat. Greatly appreciate you, Rice. Kellen Moore had all the talent in the world with the Cowboys and the Chargers. Why do delusional Eagles fans think it'll be better with them?
Because Jalen Hurts is the most cerebral quarterback he's ever coached. The smartest,
the most overrated quarterback in the league.
The most charismatic. The most cerebral, the most charismatic, the best, the only one that been outside the second round. Stop playing, bro. You know
turnovers last year.
He wasn't outside the second round with Kellen Moore.
It's about to be this year. He's gonna be the first quarterback to get Kellen Moore to a championship game.
Have AJ Brown.
War V.
AJ Brown about to be a pearl master.
He don't care. He don't care. He don't care. It's all about winning the championship. War V, thank you for the super chat. He said it's Jerry Jones' fault Dak threw 2 picks in the first half of a playoff game. Talk about it, War V. Game over at the halftime. It's Jerry Jones' fault that they couldn't score over 12 points in the playoffs versus the Niners and threw 2 picks in that game too, huh? Is that Jerry's fault too, Rome?
That don't work with me.
Oh, okay. Okay.
He's yelling. That don't work with me. Is it Jalen's fault that he fumbled the Super Bowl away?
Hey, bro. Now, that was a 1999. That was a 1999 question. Who fault was it?
Don't go context. Let's just keep it to the turnover. Don't go context because you ain't give me no context. He turned the ball over. They scored a touchdown. You lost by a touchdown. Let it go.
Cost me $100.
I'm confused.
$100 I've ever spent in my life.
Turned the ball over. They scored an extra touchdown. You lost by a touchdown. Maybe if you had held onto the ball, y'all wouldn't have had that problem.
We talking about Dak. We talking about Dak turnover woes. We're not talking about Jalen Hurts in the game. We're not talking about Jalen Hurts. We're not talking about Jalen Hurts in the game that you haven't seen since you was 8. You haven't seen your team in that game since you was 8. You ain't talking about that game.
I can return serve. I got him in the tuck.
I see you trying.
Whatever.
Twin D with the $20 super chat. Just supporting the Super Friends.
That's right. That's my guy, Twin D. Shout out to Twin D.
Twin.
Really appreciate you. Big Money Sonny, here we go again. Thank you for the super chat. Greatly appreciate you. I don't know what he has against my guy.
You know what it is. He be watching Lunchtime with the Bullies. His team probably caught a few strays. But the thing is, what you can't catch. Listen, bro, I'm well moisturized, brother. You might be ashy. It might look like I'm sweating, but this is a skin routine.
The last time we was here, LB was talking about Jergens, man. So we go back off.
Yeah.
That's one of them dudes on Twitter. You didn't clown up.
Oh yeah, of course.
You got true beef with him. Whoever he is, he got.
See, Mo Money.
This is one of your guys.
Yeah, Mo Money Mayfield. Thank you for the super chat. Greatly appreciate you. Writes, man said Kellen got Dak paid. That's comical.
It's the truth.
No,
When
it's
did Dak get his first contract? Who was his coordinator?
No, it's not.
Okay.
Bad Dog, this one on you.
Neighbors, my man says, nah, I'll be you tripping, bro. Dexter Lawrence is 10 times better than Jalen Carter, and it's not even close. Jalen Carter didn't even make the top 100. LB
Damn,
knows.
that's a fact.
LB knows.
Yeah.
LB knows.
Because peers.
LB had a strong drink on that take. LB had a strong drink.
I ain't got nothing to say. I just peeped. He ain't make the top 100.
I've been waiting for that peers word.
He was just talking shit.
Yeah,
listen, when you talk shit about Daniel Jones, I gotta sit here and take it. I can't say much. You ain't gonna talk shit about Dexter Lawrence. I got that much.
That's all right. That all right.
All right, he's great. Come on.
I ain't even say nothing. I just stayed out of that one because I'm like, his boy ain't even on my boy's level. What are you talking about? I just left him alone, let him talk his shit on that one. Okay, whatever, man. This one on you, LB.
Hey, Bad Dog, you remember y'all went 6-10 and was flexing? That was that y'all was going to be 12-5, 14-3 next year and won 4 games. He just wanted to stick a knife in you.
I don't know that I ever said 14.
I know he never said 14.
I don't think I said 12-5. But I definitely listen. Joe Judge bamboozled my ass.
He got me.
However, I will say this: Joe Judge gave me the best content in my channel's history because from week 1. I was killing that guy. And shit, he even quoted me in one of the videos, and I said, the Giants are a total clown show, and Joe Judge is the head clown, and he comes out with his 10-minute rant, goes, we ain't no clown show organization, and his ass was fired. I can't argue that, man. I thought we were going to be good. I'm not even going to use the fact that...
Is that the year where you were swearing?
Listen, nobody's going to win again, and Daniel Jones ain't great, but we were 4-7 with him. At least we were competitive. Beat the Eagles.
It was competitive.
We beat you. We beat you that year in 2021. And then he got hurt. And then we had to deal with Mike Glennon and Jake Fromm. Nobody's winning with Mike Glennon. They were unwatchable. It was like preseason game week 3 every week for the rest of the year after that. But
was that the year you were swearing? You was,
I'm not gonna lie. Yeah, I did.
You was swearing to Mother Mary, Joseph, everybody in the world. We're gonna beat the Dallas Cowboys week 1. It was 40-0.
No, that was last year, LB. That was last year.
That was last year.
2020. He's talking about 2020. LB, what's in that cup? Get you a refill.
Yeah.
Last year I had it.
She ain't gonna bring me another one.
Look, he started way before the show, man.
LB, yeah.
He's a work there.
LB was pre-gaming.
For sure.
Right, man. I gotta go to work. I gotta tighten up. Y'all right.
That's right. Now you got $100 one right here.
DQ. Thank you for the super chat. Greatly appreciate you. See y'all boys week 1, Louis. Go Bucks, baby.
Oh.
Yeah, we will see y'all.
A Buccaneer fan in the fold.
Yeah, go Bucks. Right.
That's what's up, man. We love that we reaching out to different
look. This an ashy troll. Look, read this. LB need a wet nap to wipe the Crisco oil from his face. This an ashy troll who don't know nothing about no lotion, who don't know nothing about no warm washcloth. This is a bum. But we'll take that $199.
Hey, I appreciate you, Big Money Sonny, man.
Well,
you know you my guy.
Sonny's the man, bro. Good.
DJ Walker, thank you for the super chat. Greatly appreciate you. TTC, what up, DJ?
Hell to the Commanders, yeah.
I ain't heard that since I was in college in 05. He from back in the day.
He say this.
What did he say?
Cowboys Fan Talk dude is a cold Bama. Wow.
Oh, yeah. He from Southeast. He from Southeast.
38.
Yeah.
About 38.
He from Southeast.
Yeah.
He from Southeast.
Hey,
he from Southeast. He from Anacostia.
I know that area. Like, he about 38 old.
Yeah. For sure.
Go,
Mike
man.
Leslie, thank you for the super chat. Greatly appreciate you. Mike writes, Jeremiah Trotter Sr. gonna be at the DraftKings at Resort in AC on September 6th. Show up so there can be 2 goats in one space. I guess he's.
I'm gonna be there. I'm gonna try to pop. No, because I ain't gonna be in Brazil. September 6th, my daughter's birthday. That's the only reason why I'm not in Brazil acting a fool. So I don't know if I'm being AC. I gotta take the baby to see some horses or something.
Eternal Dynasty. Thank you for the super chat. Greatly appreciate you. Who writes, I can't wait to rewatch this at the end of the year. It's gonna be comical. I can tell you right now.
Yeah.
You won't be laughing at me. I'm gonna just make sure I do my part to make sure that I ain't looking like I'm crazy, like I have the last 2 years in particular. Deep Dive with Dev. Thank you for the super chat. Greatly appreciate you. Who writes, love you, bad dog. Double D here.
Double D. Let's go.
This on you, LB.
Louis T, I hope you donated those Howl hats to the third world countries. Yeah, them joints washing up right now in Somalia. They washing up on the beaches of
Seattle fans.
Hey, nah,
right,
man.
right.
I'm about to pedal them joints to the Seahawks fans. I'm just gonna change the color.
I would hustle.
Hey, them joints about to be in vogue. I'm telling y'all, man.
Hey, you know what? Let me get 20 of them. I can make something shake in Seattle. You know I'm in the hat business. Let me get 20 of them.
Hey, we appreciate you.
Don't change them colors and flip them in Seattle.
Flip them joints, man.
Right.
Tino with the T. Thank you for the super chat. Greatly appreciate you, Rice. I got the Eagles going 13-4.
Yeah, let's get into the schedule. Let's get into the schedule. We're gonna get to everybody's super chats. I want to hear this.
All right.
Because the more we read, the more they're gonna send them.
All right. So let's get to them. All right. So I was trying to figure out how I wanted to show the schedules. I don't know how we're gonna get them on the screen. I could show them on my screen, but it's gonna be really small. That's the only problem. Let me see.
Just saying, everybody gonna follow along with them.
There we go. That's good. That's good.
Right there. I'll just put it. I'm gonna just do it like that.
Oh, Bad Dog up first?
No. He's not up first.
Yeah, I'll lean over.
Be trying to get behind the screen. Your boy Sonny gonna send another super chat. Say stop hiding.
I'm just getting them ready. So,
Sonny, DM me on Twitter.
Yo,
so I can make you a movie. Turn you to a pack.
This one way bigger. This one is huge.
It's cool. We'll take it.
You sure? I mean,
we'll take it. We ain't got to alter nothing. It's only gonna be up there for a few minutes.
All right. Well, let me get out my pad and my pen. Hold on.
Oh yeah, Louis need to take some notes.
I'm gonna make sure I get this nice and clean. Y'all were talking about my my votes the last time, trying to kill me. All right. So we got.
Dog, people texting me. They're talking about a dude on Brunson's show. This is the group chat I'm in. A dude on Brunson's show. This my old head G. G really from the old DC. G 50 plus. That's my old head right there. He said a dude on Brunson's show with the other division representative said Brunson looked like a Raisinette and Dookie.
Yo, whoever that dude is for the smoke.
Hey, go ahead, man. Chill out.
But they Commanders fans. They can't stand me. They can't stand me, man.
That's he got pent up aggression. He dropped like 50 to get his point off.
All right. And Commanders. All right. And then we got LB. Bad CFT.
We've been at 2K strong for a little minute. 2.1K, man. I want to thank all y'all. We're gonna go through these schedules. We're not gonna try to hold y'all, you know what I mean, too much longer. If we don't get to your super chats, we definitely gonna get to it. Shout out to BetUS. You know what I'm saying? One of our strongest sponsors of the football season. I think all of us are personally sponsored by BetUS also. So you know what I mean? Make sure you sub into everybody. Thank you for Rome to coming on to the show. We definitely going to be rotating a slew of Cowboys content creators, getting their opinions on the seasons and things of that nature. But I felt it very, very suiting that we got a guy like Rome to give his record predictions, because Rome is killing it in that space over there. So make sure y'all sub up Rome. Make sure y'all sub up Bad Dog, like he need more subs. Make sure y'all sub up Louie. Make sure y'all sub up Louie. And if you got time, sub up myself, man. You know what I mean? It's going to be a real good season. You know what I'm saying? Real good season. And if you ain't got one of these Hurt Season version 2s, go get it.
I'm waiting for LB to send me one.
All right.
You really want one?
No, hell no. I don't want one of those damn things.
All right, we starting off with Dallas. They won the division last year, as I like to say. To the victors go the spoils. So Cowboys start off the season with the Cleveland Browns on the road. Tom Brady's first game as a commentator. Who y'all got in that game, Cowboys or the Browns? We'll start with Rome.
You know me? Oh, I got Cowboys. I mean, come on.
All right.
Deshaun Watson is trash.
I don't necessarily disagree with that.
Yeah, I ain't got nothing to say about
LB,
that.
what you got?
I think it's gonna be a tough game, man. That's a sturdy defense over there, and I think CeeDee Lamb missing so much camp is going to show in this game. I think they're gonna really hone on CeeDee Lamb, and I don't think they're gonna have an answer for Amari Cooper. Didn't they beef up that wide receiver room over there?
Amari ain't throwing himself the ball.
Who else they got at wide receiver? I got the Browns. I know they got another wide receiver. I can't remember who it was, but I got the Browns in this game.
You can't even remember they were.
There's no Cowboys. It's just solely because CeeDee Lamb just missed so much time.
Who is throwing Amari the ball? That's my
Bad dog.
Hey, man.
You got in that game.
Who do I got in Cleveland? Sorry, I'm texting you guys something really quick. Cowboys and Browns. Where's the game? They're
Cleveland.
Away.
Cleveland.
Yeah, I got Cleveland. This is in Cleveland.
I know you got Cleveland, LB. I mean, I wouldn't expect anything.
I wouldn't expect nothing.
I'm taking the Cowboys in that game, man. I like Cleveland. I'm not sure about the quarterback situation over there. They got a really good defense, but I got to give that. I got to give that to Dallas.
Bad dog, no ball, man. I'm telling you.
I'm telling you. No. So
I would have said the other way around. Rome would have said,
I know you're a big Steve fan, so I know you're.
Miles, listen. They got two rookies over there. Who's going to be responsible for Myles Garrett? It's a lot of little underlying issues that
I'm not saying that Cleveland's defense isn't good, but I don't trust Deshaun Watson, whoever their quarterback is. Dallas's defense is still pretty good too.
Exactly.
I think Dallas.
I got Dallas in this one.
Well, I'm already be up one after week one.
I know when LB does the Giants, we're going to be 0-17. So
No. I'm keeping this. I'm keeping this as low as possible.
He'll pick us to beat you once.
Cowboys, Saints. Saints are on the road at Dallas, week 2. Who you got?
2-0.
2-0. Gotcha. LB.
Slaughter. That's a slaughter. Cowboys going to baptize them.
Bad dog.
Cowboys.
I'm taking the Cowboys as well. So we all agree on that one. Week 3. Cowboys are at home against the Baltimore Ravens. Who you got there, Ron?
Lost.
Okay.
What the hell?
That was LB. That was LB.
I got the Ravens.
All right. What you got?
Okay. All right. I got the Ravens.
What the hell just happened here? I can't see LB.
I was laughing. I was laughing. I thought Rome was going to be delusional. No. I got the Ravens.
What you got?
I got the Ravens.
All right, so we going across the board on that one. Ravens. All right. Week 4 against the Giants. That looks like a Sunday night, Monday night game.
Thursday night.
Thursday night. Okay,
Thursday
yeah.
night. We play the Cowboys both games this year on Thursday. Once is on Thanksgiving and one's Thursday night.
Yeah, I don't know why the hell they thought that was a good idea.
It's a baptism. Dallas gonna baptize
because of the way the Ravens gonna probably do us. We're gonna be mad. We're gonna take it out on the Giants.
Yeah, I think we can go across the board on that one.
You don't know how bad I want to say the Giants are going to win that game, but
then say it, man.
Last year I said it, we got outscored 89-17.
Is it in New York?
It doesn't matter.
Yeah,
this is the way I look at this. When I do these predictions, the Giants they got to beat Dallas eventually, right? You would think, but I look at the teams in the division, and the Giants compete with the Eagles. We usually don't win, but we compete. Washington and the Giants play close. We usually come out ahead. For whatever reason, we don't compete against Dallas. Until we beat Dallas, it's hard for me to say, yeah, this year we're going to beat Dallas. I think we can compete with Dallas this year. I'm not ready to say we're ready to beat them. Hope I'm wrong.
It's the same way with me. I feel the same way about
don't be listen. I want y'all to clip this. Don't be surprised, bro, because I don't have faith in Dallas O line, and I got faith in the Giants D line. That could turn the tide of the game. But I'm picking Dallas. I'm picking Dallas.
Yeah, I think it'll be close, but I think Dallas wins in the end.
Following week, Sunday Night Football at Pittsburgh. Who you got, Ron?
We're going to put Russell Wilson in a blender and get him benched.
All right. What you got, LB?
I like Pittsburgh. An upset.
What you got?
I ain't gonna lie. I like Pittsburgh.
Yeah.
You know what's funny? I kind of like Pittsburgh in an upset. At home, Sunday night. That's Sunday night, right?
Mike Tomlin. I like Pittsburgh.
Monday, Sunday night. One of the.
That's
definitely. I like George Pickens a lot. Like I think George Pickens gonna have a breakout year. You're gonna lose some games you don't expect to lose.
I got them. They coming up. I just ain't said them yet.
Yeah,
you might listen. Russell Wilson might get benched, and then Justin Fields might come in there and baptize you, as LB likes to say. So
I ain't got us going 14-3. Don't trip. It's just I ain't ready to give up the losses yet.
Yeah, this is one of those games on Sunday night where Dallas embarrassed themselves on national television.
Yeah.
They get one of those a year.
Not with Russell Wilson. Yo, Russell.
This is
bad.
one of those. This is one of those 13-10 games where you can't understand why y'all only scored 10 points.
That's what I mean. That's kind of what I think Pittsburgh wins.
All right, so
you know y'all good for saying we beat up on bad teams, and then you try to talk yourself into
Pittsburgh's not really ever
not a bad team. They've been
really bad.
They Mike Thomas never had a
they've been competitive for like 12 years.
Yo,
well, like 40 years, 30 years.
So somebody got to lose.
Week 6, home for the Detroit Lions.
Oh,
Wrong.
we beating them just like we beat them last year.
Hey, don't puff out your chest off of last year. Y'all,
Hey,
you
man,
know damn well
y'all let it tell me about Dak throwing interception.
Damn, this shit spooky. I like Detroit, man.
You probably liked Detroit last year when we beat them.
I did. Y'all barely got away.
Barely got away.
Listen, I like Detroit too, man. Detroit is definitely an up and coming team. Run game's amazing. I like Detroit in that game
because we had Jared Goff in a blender. So y'all keep 2 interceptions. Y'all keep believing in them.
Y'all beat Detroit because of Dak. It had nothing to do with Jared Goff. It was more of Dak.
You guys last year.
All right, I want to update. We are a third through the schedule. I just want to update where everybody is so y'all can't say that I got this crazy thing going on here. Right now, LB has the Cowboys at 2-4 through 6 weeks. Bad Dog and myself have them at 3-3, and Rome have them at 5-1. Okay, just so we're clear.
Don't worry, the loss coming right now.
By week 7 on to week 8, road against the 49ers on Sunday Night Football, coming off a bye. What y'all got?
Loss.
Across.
What you got, LB?
I got the Cowboys.
You want to talk about a team that beat me into submission? It's
LB, what are you drinking? I want some. Or that.
I'm telling you, I got the Cowboys in that game.
If there's one team, that LB has,
nope.
He hates San Fran, don't he?
Okay, exactly. So it's close. I won't say he hates no more than that, but it's close.
I do hate San Fran. I do hate San Fran, but for some reason, listen, I know Dallas. I be seeing the future when it comes to Dallas, bro. They're gonna beat San Fran, then the parade gonna start. But it's only week 8.
Like I said, when he feels threatened, that's when he turns, right?
He
feels more threatened by San Francisco than Dallas, so he's gonna turn on the 49ers.
Gotcha.
Louis T, I want this year to look competitive because last year it wasn't even close. That's all I want. We'll lose. Can we not look like we ain't supposed to be on the field?
Facts.
That's all.
The Eagles can say the same thing against the 49ers.
That's a fact.
Week 9, home or at Atlanta.
You know what's
what
crazy?
You got?
I got us losing 2 in a row.
Okay.
That's a loss.
I think it's a loss too.
Oh, I didn't even ask you, Bad Dog. Sorry. Did you?
No, San Fran's winning that game.
Okay. All right. Sorry about that. I got San Fran winning that game too. The Falcons on the road. That's an interesting. I think the Falcons are gonna be good this year, man.
That's why I think we're gonna take them for granted, Lou.
I don't think so. I think by week 9, everybody gonna know the Falcons are a problem in the division because they're in the conference because their division is ass.
Y'all gonna go in there and win. What you got, Bad Dog?
I had the Cowboys winning that game.
What you got on that one, LB?
I got the Falcons, but I feel like we all gonna need the Cowboys to win that game for us, but they're gonna lose. I got the Falcons though.
Falcons gonna win. I ain't tripping.
Week 10, home for the Philadelphia Eagles. First time you've seen the Eagles all season.
What you mean home? They come in. They
home.
I got the Eagles in that game. I got the Eagles in that game.
Home since '88. Win.
Yeah.
Is that a fact, or are you just talking?
No, not literally '88, but it's been like
it's been a long time.
Because I was confused. I think it was since Wentz. It was since Wentz. Yeah.
I got Bad Dog. What you got?
This is one of my favorite games to watch because I know one of them's got to lose. I hate them both at a passion. I'm going to take the Eagles because they're home, but
the
Eagles away. We away.
I'll take the Cowboys because they're home. I usually pick them to split, and I usually just take the home team to win with these two teams.
I will say this. This is the first time we got Dallas home first So this is why I'm taking the Eagles this time. We have had Dallas home in the first matchup in like 5 years.
The Cowboys are home.
Right, that's what I'm saying. We usually play Cowboys at home for the second game.
You are playing. Oh, you mean the Cowboys are usually home the second game?
Right, the Cowboys are usually home for the second game.
I got you. Yeah, I'm gonna take the Eagles in that game just because the Cowboys because they're home.
All right. So week 11, the Cowboys are home.
That's the game I'm going to.
That's a good game right there.
On Monday night.
I'm going to that game.
That's a good game.
What you got, Ron?
That's the battle. That's the battle for Texas.
It's not gonna be no easy game. I'm gonna say I want us to win. So I'm gonna take us to win, but I ain't gonna say it's a given because I feel like Houston ain't no joke.
All right. So you got y'all winning that game. Okay.
That's why I'm going to that game because it ain't gonna be it's gonna be a real game Monday night.
All right. LB, who you got?
I got the Texans.
Lord,
I can't be mad at y'all picking the Texans real.
I got the Texans in that game.
This is tough right now because I mean I'm not saying that the Texans are the Giants, but I saw the same type of thing with the Giants where you take everybody by surprise, and then the next year everybody's kind of ready for you. Your schedule's tougher. It's I gotta take Dallas. They're home.
I'm taking Dallas. I'm taking Dallas as well. I'm taking Dallas as well.
It's gonna be close though. Like it ain't gonna be no blowout.
Yeah, no, it should be a good game.
We're gonna have to earn that victory.
That should be a good game.
At Washington, week 12.
Win.
I'm taking the Cowboys.
All right. Bad Dog.
Yeah. I'm taking the Commanders.
Me too.
I'm taking the Commanders in an upset.
We're gonna get them once. We ain't getting them the second.
They're gonna split. They're gonna split. I just can't get them guys like
what I think
four losses in a row.
Listen, the way I'm looking at it, I got the Cowboys beating the Eagles and the Texans. I just think they have a letdown in that game, and I think Washington might surprise them But again, when you get to week 12, I mean, we'll know what we don't know what they are now, but by week 12, we'll definitely have a better outlook on what
thing, Bad Dog. That's what I was gonna say. I got us splitting one. Washington or New York gonna get us once this year. I think we're gonna go 4-2. So to be honest with you, you can pick your poison. Either Washington gonna catch us, but I don't think they're gonna catch us on Thanksgiving. I think y'all gonna catch us because we're gonna feel like it's an automatic sweep the next week. So I think the Giants gonna catch us beating our chest, thinking that we nice, and we're gonna drop to the Giants in week 13.
That's Thanksgiving. That's Thanksgiving.
The Giants is Thanksgiving.
Yeah.
One of them games, I hope it ain't on Thanksgiving. Don't ruin my Thanksgiving, Bad Dog. So I'll say we'll drop to Washington. I'll give Lou that. Because I feel like one of these games we're going to be like, we got that.
That's what I mean. I just feel like you're on the road. It could be a little bit of a letdown. And it's a division. You never know what the division. Never know.
What we're going to be looking at. We're going to be looking at Cincinnati. So one of them games, one of y'all going to catch us. So I'm gonna let Lou have it. Lou going to catch us on week 12.
All right. So Giants on Thanksgiving.
I got the win. So Lou, you'll catch us week 12, and then Giants, I got the win.
Gotcha.
That's a win.
Yeah, Giants.
I will say this though, Bad Dog. I don't think neither of our wins this year are gonna be for y'all defense too good.
That's what I'm saying. It ain't gonna be 89-17.
Got to earn them wins this year.
Yeah, it should be more competitive. But yeah, if the Giants are gonna split with Dallas, we'll win week 4. I can't see us winning in Dallas on Thanksgiving, man. That's a tough venue, no matter how good or bad Dallas is. So
you're right.
All right, so we are now officially 2/3 of the way through the season, and let me update where we at. LB has the Cowboys at 5-7 right now. Bad Dog has the Cowboys at 7-5. So do I. And Rome has them at 8-4. Okay, 8-4. All right, let's move on. Week 14, Bengals at home. Monday Night Football.
We got them.
Got them.
That's
we
a
got
win.
them because we're gonna be rebounding off that L.
What you said that's a dub or L?
Yeah, that's a win. That's a win for the Cowboys.
Win for the Cowboys. What you got, Bad Dog?
Man, this all hinges on Joe Burrow. If Joe Burrow's healthy, and I can't do that, and I got to predict this. But obviously, I got to go in thinking Joe Burrow's going to be healthy. I'm going to take the Bengals in that game.
Me too. He owes them. They got Joe Burrow when they had Cooper Rush at quarterback. He remember that shit.
Yeah,
get him back.
I think the Bengals go.
We remember that defense.
Can we just go ahead and sweep this one right
Yeah.
here, Carolina?
Yeah, that's a win. That's a win. Yeah.
Yeah, can we
Week
just go ahead
16
and
too.
everybody?
Hey man, we
go
don't
ahead
lose
and-
to the Bucks like the Eagles, so you can go ahead and do that too.
So at home on Sunday Night Football, Bucks. What y'all got there?
That's shake and bake Mayfield. We don't have no problem with him. W.
All right,
Yeah, that's a win.
that's a win for Dallas. What you got, Bad Dog?
W for Dallas.
Boy, Sunday night. I could see them stinking it up on Sunday night. Yeah, I'm gonna get it. Yeah. I'm gonna give it to Dallas. I want to give it to Tampa so bad. Week 17 at Philly.
That's a win for the Eagles for me. We sweeping Dallas this year.
They are not, but it's cool.
What you got? What you got, Ron?
No, I'm gonna let them get that win. It ain't gonna matter to our season, but y'all get that win.
Okay. Bad Dog.
Eagles got that one.
We split every year, so I'm gonna just
That's where I got you guys split. I was just usually take the home team. There.
Yep. Same here. And last game of the season against the Commanders. I already got my one against Dallas, so this a loss for me.
Yeah, so I'm look. You gonna give my win in the last part?
Yeah.
You gonna give my last week? So
I got the Commanders in this game.
Cap, you got us like 3 and. 14.
I don't. Y'all just won like I think y'all just won like your last 5 to me. I got the Commanders in that game because I don't think y'all gonna beat Dan Quinn twice.
Ain't no way.
Oh yeah, because I got a sleep.
I got Dallas in that one.
Dallas in that one. All right. And what you had, Ron?
The magical number, the same one we'd have had the last 3 years.
All right. There you go. So to wrap up for the Cowboys, LB has the Cowboys at 8-9 on the season.
That's respectful. That's respectful.
This is very wild.
Bad Dog and I both have the Cowboys.
Bad Dog knows it's wild. That's why he laughing. This
is truly what I think of the Cowboys season. I really think that the Cowboys are a 10-7 team. That's what me and Bad Dog have, and Rome have them at 12-5. As he said, that's their magical number. So Cowboys are 10-7. For Bad Dog and myself, Rome has them at 12-5, and LB has them at 8-9.
I mean, let's think about it. Y'all think they better than what they are. No, Rome thinks they better than what they are. Y'all think they kind of in the middle. I think they taking a step back.
I'm gonna give LB some homework. Go look at your predictions of the last 4 years.
Of who?
Of us.
The only ones that count is the ones of my team.
Every
I've
year,
been highly successful.
Every year you got they're going 7 and
yeah.
You always with 12 games. You be like,
I don't think so. I don't know. I got to look at last year. I don't know. But this year I really do feel like a step back is happening. I do. I think it's just too much going on. But it's the Eagles time now.
Take that little picture off. I bet you smiling.
No. You can't see me.
I know he's smiling.
Hey, I can tell you what he had the last couple years. So 3 years ago, he had Cowboys at 7-10.
See?
You still got the same notepad?
Yeah, I got the same notepad.
That's kind of fire.
He keeps your seats, LB. You notice.
Right.
Let's see. I'm gonna find the other ones.
I always have Dallas winning 10 or 11 games.
How much paper is in that notepad?
Well, see, I got different notepads for different things. I'm very organized. So yeah, I got to go through here and see what the next season is.
It don't matter. It don't matter. Just keep reckoning this one.
I'm gonna DM Lou after this. Lou, send it to me later.
Yeah, I got you. All right, so we on to the Eagles now. We got the Eagles in week 1 on a Friday. We've never done this before. Over in Brazil, taking on the Green Bay Packers. LB, start us off.
I'm nervous for this game. I ain't gonna lie. No, I'm actually nervous for this game. You know what I mean? I don't want to.
You should be.
I'm nervous for this game because the field might be ass. It's in a different time zone. It's on a Friday. We ain't been tackling. Yeah. I'm nervous for this game. You know what I mean?
The Eagles like to blame the surface too. They did that shit in the Super Bowl.
Right, I'm nervous for this game, but I'm gonna give my boys the W. Okay. But I'm nervous. I can't start the season with no L, but I feel like saying L. But my boys getting the W.
Wrong.
I'm gonna say loss mainly because they got a young secondary. They great.
Bad Dog.
I'm definitely streaming that game because I have to, because I gotta root for Saquon to suck. Packers win that game. Jordan Love about to tear your secondary up.
Hey, look, Bad. I
Some
mean,
hating.
LB,
This some
hey.
hating.
Oh, there's hate.
Hey.
No, I don't listen. People are like, oh, you're a hater, bad. I don't deny this. I
love
hate
it.
it. And
I'm gonna
let
tell you right
people
now.
know I hate it.
LB, don't lose to the Packers after all the shit you talked last year about Dallas losing to the Packers.
I
Don't
love
lose this game.
What you
bro.
mean? What you mean? The Packers would never eliminate us.
Hey, I'm just. I mean, you
This
lost
is
to the
different.
Bucs. You lost to the
Nah,
Bucs.
Listen,
it
if
L
we
is a
lose to
L.
the Packers, guess what happens? We play next week. We don't get sent on vacation.
Hey, even we beat the Packers last year.
Hey, I got.
I'll tell you what happens when you lose to the Packers. You're gonna have to
I bet
see
y'all do.
me. You're gonna see me in live in color if y'all lose to the Packers.
Hey, week 2 at home against the
Eagles winning. The Eagles winning that game.
on Monday.
The Eagles
Night
are winning
Football.
that game. Nick
don't-
Foles gonna be in there. Jersey retirement, home opener. I don't know if y'all ever been to a home opener in Philly, but I'm telling you,
I don't know why they keep
We've
putting
been-
Kirk Cousins on week 2 against the Eagles. On
we've
the
been
road.
cooking him. Yeah, we've been cooking
I
him a
don't
lot,
know why they do that shit to him.
and
Every
it's always
year, bro.
prime time.
Every year, week 2, every
Yeah,
year.
Kirk gonna lose. I can't.
Hell
I have
yeah, he
no
gonna
faith
lose that game.
in there. So no.
Every
Lost.
year they do that shit to him. I don't know why they do that to that man. I feel like what's my man dad on Friday? I don't know why you come down here messing with these people. Why they always got Kirk Cousins going down there messing with the damn Eagles? What you got, Ron?
Now I got lost. Not lost for the Eagles. The Falcons gonna lose. Kirk Cousins can't beat them. I ain't gonna lie.
Bad Dog. What you got?
Eagles winning that game.
Yeah, I do.
I'm not a believer in the Falcons. I'm not a
I
believer.
think they're gonna be good.
Why?
Because they have a good roster, and if I just look at their team from last year, and I say if they had Kirk Cousins at quarterback, they would have won 11 or 12 games. That's a good football team.
I like
They put a lot of pieces in place too. They put a lot of pieces in their defense.
I'm not a believer in that team.
They added talent this year.
I like their defense a lot.
I'm just not a believer in that team.
I hear you.
I love Michael Penix. I don't understand that draft pick. I'm still not sold on their pass rush. I'm still not sold on their defense.
No, I like their
They
defense.
could use the defensive end with that. I love Michael Penix. Anybody that watches my channel,
No, when they got Matt Judon, I was like, oh, they serious. They coming to play.
Yeah.
When they got
Matt
Judon off
Judon.
the edge, I'm like, yeah, they're serious.
They got the safety too. What's it called?
Simmons.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Justin
they gonna
Simmons.
be okay.
I'm still not sold on him.
Week 3
Sweet. Everybody just said
at New
That's a
Orleans.
win. That's a win.
Win for LB. What about you, bro?
that got to be a win for everybody. Ain't none of y'all about to say the Saints winning.
Yeah. What about you, Bad Dog? Is that sweep across the board?
Eagles are winning that game.
Yeah, you on that one. That's a sweep across the board. Bucks. Ooh, revenge game.
We get our get back. We get our get back on the road. 4-0.
Lost.
Loss for you. What about you, Bad Dog?
Eagles are going to win that game.
Eagles are gonna win that game. Ah, man. I think I like this shake and bake. Give me
I like the whispering.
give me feel on that one.
Whispering.
The shake and bake. Bye week 5. Come off the bye.
Yeah, you guys got an early bye this year.
Cleveland.
Yeah, it's early. We lose.
Only team in the division to have an early bye. Everybody else has a late bye.
I buy like.
I think the Browns get us.
Gotcha.
Yeah, that's the Nick Chubb game. That's his return game.
Yeah, I think the Browns
That's
get
why
us.
I
He
gotta
coming
say
off
it.
pup.
Nick Chubb don't play for week 1, right? Nick Chubb is out.
Yeah, he on a pup,
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
On a pup list.
Yeah. What you got, Bad Dog? What'd you say? What'd you say, Rome? What'd you say on that one? Sorry.
I got Browns.
The Browns. Okay. What you got?
I think the Eagles are going to win that game.
Yeah, me too. Giants. We already did that one. Did we? No, we didn't do that one yet. Giants at the Giants in week 7.
Saquon rushed for 375 yards. This is a blowout.
Return. This is a return game. L for who? Bad Dog.
The Giants are going to beat their ass in that game. The Giants, everybody, Saquon Barkley circled this calendar like the Giants didn't circle there. The Giants are going to smoke them in that game.
LB.
They might not smoke the Eagles. They're going to smoke Saquon Barkley like a pack of Newports, right? Big money,
What?
Sonny. Like a pack of Newports.
LB, you gotta come back on screen for this. I gotta ask you a question.
You can't see me.
I gotta see your eyes for this one. Seriously. You don't put no stock in that Giants win last year.
Hell no. Why would I put stock in that?
You played your starters.
What was the last game of the season?
Everybody was there.
My whole team was banged up.
And
No, we banged you.
AJ Brown. AJ Brown got hurt in that game. I'll put a stock in that.
That's why he tapped out. That's why they threw the flag, white flag. Get him out of the game.
How can I put stock into a game versus a team that didn't clinch and we already clinched? That was supposed to be a feel-good game for us.
You guys are playing at the same time.
You was fighting for a playoff seed.
They was fighting for a draft pick. That's the difference. Why would I put stock into that?
When
they caught us slipping. They caught us slipping.
We want to lose that
they
game.
Ain't good. Listen, bro. It's the Giants, bro. Why would I put? Come on, stop playing with me, man. The Giants. A team that came out the gate and got 40-0.
That's got
put stock into that.
They caught us slipping. That has nothing to do with what happened in our game.
They caught us slipping, bro. They caught us slipping. We're gonna leave it at that. Any given Sunday.
Any given Sunday. You guys are on the ropes.
Any given Sunday. See, Bad Dog want to put all the sauce on it. Put on it. Bad Dog want to put all the sauce on it because that's his banner for the season. So I understand what Bad Dog got to do.
I tell you, LB, the last time we did this Super Friends stream, I told you, do not lose. You did. October 20th.
You told me, and I'm glad.
Take a week off of social media because I will.
And I'm glad.
Insufferable.
Thanks, Louie.
I'm glad we can give you a moment since the last time Odell was on the boat. I'm glad we can give you your next moment.
No, we had a moment in 2022, LB. Come on.
LB.
What are you talking about?
That's what I heard you say, though.
What you talking about?
I heard you say something about AJ getting hurt. That don't matter because you ain't saying nothing.
We heard AJ. We are the ones that hurt him.
Y'all knocked him out the game.
The ones that hurt
he was hurt.
It don't matter, remember?
It don't matter. I don't put on stock. It's the Giants. Who are the Giants?
Oh, the Giants sent your quarterback. We
don't respect the Giants.
Rome, who you got in the game? Who you got, Rome?
And the Giants, I talked all that trash. I got the Eagles beating them. I ain't gonna lie.
Right.
I love it. Oh man, I wanna pick the Giants so bad. I do.
You need to worry about when your schedule come up with the Giants.
Come on, Lou. You know you got it in you.
I want to do it.
Y'all gonna tie with the Giants again this year.
For the Giants.
The Commanders and the Giants gonna tie again this year.
I really think
that was amazing.
They are going to. I think they are going to really, like the Giants are gonna want that game so bad, and the crowd is gonna be crazy.
That's what I'm saying, man.
Crazy.
If it was in Philly, I would probably feel different, but I just,
I think I got to take the Giants.
Yeah, Louie, let's go.
I gotta do it.
Hey, LB, be careful on that field, man. That field is dangerous.
Hey,
that field is dangerous.
They're the worst field in the league.
You ain't lying.
That scares me, man.
Phil made a newborn hair. Everybody be breaking their damn ankles on it.
Hey, week 8, you're at Cincinnati. Ooh, that's a nice little stretch you got there, buddy.
The Eagles gonna beat them.
Okay. Yeah. Of course they are. Rome.
What I got them at, Lou, right now?
Okay.
They don't got no O-line.
We are about a
see. That's what I'm talking about. What I got them at, so he can judge what his answer is. Yeah. No, it's the Eagles and the Bengals. What's your answer?
That's real.
All right. After this game, I'm gonna give you.
I think Joe Burrow, if this receivers is there, if Jamar Chase ain't holding out, your secondary is green. He gonna light you up like a Christmas tree. That's what I got.
All right. What about you, Bad Dog?
I agree. I got the Bengals in that game.
Me too. So right now, after 7 games, we're in going to week 9. So we've had 7 games that we've talked about. LB has the Eagles at 6-1. Bad Dog has them at 4-3. So do I have them at 3-4. So does Rome. 3-4.
Hey, they also haters. Y'all laughing at what I do with the Cowboys. 3-4.
What are you talking about? I have you above 500.
I don't care. Listen, it don't matter what y'all say.
I'm a hater. I'm a
Rome got us at 3-4.
I take that back. I'm a hater. I hate the Eagles. I hate. Look at my eyes. I hate the Eagles.
And it's a tough schedule.
It don't feel good with somebody just throwing wild losses at you.
This
ain't no tough schedule to me. What's the next one?
All right. So week 9, you're home for Jacksonville on a Sunday night football.
I don't believe in Trevor Lawrence, so that's a win.
All right, win. I got a win here too.
I feel like Doug catch us slipping. I feel like Doug catch us slipping right here.
Bad Dog.
Buns.
I got the Eagles in that one.
All right. Dallas, we already did that one. That's the one in Dallas.
Yeah.
I have Dallas winning that one. So
I had Dallas winning that one too.
That's a wrap.
I got the sweep ski.
Yeah, you got them winning, and Rome said that y'all hadn't beat them since '88, so that's a loss.
Right.
He was rocking Kangos the last time y'all beat her.
Washington Thursday night football. Ooh, that's our specialty. Eagles on primetime television. We love nothing more than to go into the link on primetime and do these.
That W, Lou.
I'm going to go get mine. I told you we getting one from everybody this year. I'm going to go get mine.
Y'all get embarrassed coming into the link. I ain't gonna lie to you on Thursday. We're gonna embarrass y'all.
Hey, Jaden is gonna announce himself to the world on y'all head on a Thursday night. We got a Monday night
win
game
for the Eagles.
before that. All right, win for the Eagles. What you got, Bad Dog? Win for the Eagles.
You know, you say this all the time, Louie. You're right. I noticed a trend. You say you always play well at the link.
Always. I told you it's the one place in the division that I'm not afraid to go into.
Yeah, I look at it this way. Eagles are going to come off a really physical, tough game with Dallas.
Short week.
Give me Washington in that one.
Damn, y'all got
what are you talking about? He's always right. They didn't win a single division game last year.
Doesn't matter. He ain't say that.
Play you tough there is what I'm saying.
They play us tough. They play us tough.
The link. And I just think after the Dallas game, and on a short week, in 2 division games in a row, Washington's at home. I like Washington.
What you got, Ron?
No, the Eagles at home in that game.
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. That's right. Well,
I got y'all beating them at home, Lou. So I'm gonna give them the win.
Okay. All right. Week number 12 on the road, Sunday night football at the Rams. So it's still a home game for the Eagles.
Yeah, I got the Eagles. We got a crazy crowd presence over there. Everybody do, I feel like, besides the Rams.
Puka Nacua gonna go crazy. They're gonna put Cooper DeJean on him. He'll get baked like some fresh chocolate chip cookies.
Bad Dog, what you got?
What's the game? I'm sorry.
Rams at home, Sunday night football.
Eagles are gonna win that game.
Cap.
Nah, Eagles are gonna win that game.
All right. So now we go to week 13. They're on the road at Baltimore. Boy, this feels like some 49ers type of ass whooping here. Y'all not.
I like the Ravens.
Y'all not.
I like the Ravens.
Yeah, me too.
Big
boy, this schedule is not going the way that I thought it was going to go for the Eagles.
Yeah, you thought it was sweet. It ain't sweet.
Yeah, this shit is not.
What are you talking about? This schedule.
Our division.
The Commanders. You get
the math ain't mathing right now for me. I don't know what's going on. It shouldn't be this hard for me. Y'all was
look at the rest of. Look at the last 5.
That's
ass.
Look, LB. Yeah. I got y'all losing mad games. That's when y'all gonna pick up a little steam. That last 5.
I agree.
Yeah, me too.
You could go ahead and put that L for the Ravens for me. Don't even trip.
Yeah,
like,
got you already.
Yeah, I think that's. I'm gonna be at that game too. Hopefully, I'm wrong.
All right, Bad Dog, what you got in that one?
I got the Ravens winning that game.
All right,
y'all gonna pick up steam though. Y'all got this last week 5.
Yeah, I agree.
Hold on a second.
I know we in there, but we gonna get the split. I'm gonna let them get that win.
Where we at? Week 13.
14.
Yeah, 14.
Yeah, 14.
Y'all gonna roll to the playoffs on 5 wins and hold this first round exit.
Yeah, about the second round since since the original Scarface was in theaters. What are you talking about?
We going down home stretch
with the Bucks. They gonna send y'all home again.
We going down home stretch right now. LB has the Eagles at 9-3. Bad Dog has them at 6-6. And Rome and myself have them at 5-7. I got them winning the last 5 games.
So do I.
I do 5 straight.
Yep. So do I.
I got us winning. Did I pick us to lose to the Giants at the end? Did I pick the Giants to beat us at the end?
We didn't do the Giants yet.
We didn't get to the end yet.
So yeah, I got us not winning the Giants game. I got us winning every other game though.
Why? Because you rest your starters. Go ahead and say it.
Of course, number 1 seed.
And you know what, LB? If that happens, I'll talk shit all off season.
Yeah,
of course.
Number 1 seed when you was 5-7.
Let's review this. So LB has the Eagles at 13-4. No surprise there.
Who you got them losing to again?
I got us losing to the Browns, the Ravens,
the Giants.
And
I don't even the Browns, the Ravens, the Jaguars,
and the Giants.
And it was somebody else.
He said Doug Peterson. You said the Giants at the end. You gave the Giants the last one.
Yeah, the Giants. The Browns, the Ravens, the Jaguars, and the Giants.
Jaguars gonna get you, but you don't think Burrow gonna get you?
No, I don't think Burrow gonna get us.
Man, he gave that to Doug for Doug coming back home.
Yeah. I don't think Burrow gonna get us.
I don't mind my business. All right.
11-6 for Bad Dog. That's probably where I should have been at. I think that Tampa Bay game got me. I should have been at 11-6 too.
Nah, that Tampa.
10-7 for Rome, and I'm telling 7 too. I really feel like y'all 11-6 though, because I think y'all gonna win the division. So what I'm going to do is I'm giving y'all that Buccaneers game because y'all going 11-6. Y'all winning the division.
No, stand on your business. Stand on your business.
I'm standing on business.
Come back.
This is
on
what
business.
I thought y'all were gonna do. 11-6.
All right, stand on business. I don't want to hear nothing because you already know what I'm gonna do. You already know what I'm gonna do when I'm in the playoffs and you look getting the top 3 pick. You know what I'm gonna do.
That defense is
you
not.
must be talking about.
Before we get to the Giants, let me hit the bathroom. We'll be right back.
That defense is bundiddles. Whatever.
So
The Eagles defense got a chance to be better than y'all's this year.
Oh, crazy! Y'all was 30.
They got a chance to be better than y'all's this year.
Saquon playing linebacker.
We got a chance to be better than y'all's this year. You talk. Listen, you talking. This is the thing though. Rome. You talk about a revamped linebacker core, but the headline is Michael Kendricks. He's 70. He's 70.
No, he's not.
You know what I mean? I ain't feeling it. And then Trayvon Diggs. You don't know which one you about to get back. DeRon Bland. He's not gonna be there until like week 5.
Hoping he bad. There's a lot of hopium.
I'm not hoping he bad, but I just know how ACL injuries go. I'm not hoping he bad. Linval Joseph in the middle. You got a couple guys in the middle.
This man said,
I don't know.
This man said,
hope he bad.
You've been panhandling for a pass rush for a month. You got
because I think we need one. I think we need one. But the facts of the matter is this: our pass rush is better than y'all's.
LB, this man said you smoking hopium.
Our pass rush is better than theirs. I feel like Brandon Graham. I feel like Brandon Graham gonna get us 7. You know what I mean? Josh Sweat gonna get us about 7, and I got Bryce Huff getting us about 7.
How dare you talk about Kendricks being 80 and not bring up that Brandon Graham is 96 years old. What are you talking about?
Brandon Graham my age.
But what are we talking? But what are we talking about though? Like Brandon Graham still ain't playing at a high level.
He is. I grant you that.
He ain't playing.
He ain't never go nowhere. He ain't never been traded. He had the same place he was at playing at a high level.
What they got to do?
OG.
Fletcher Cox ain't next to him no more.
Fletcher Cox ain't next to him no more.
Don't act like y'all ain't gonna miss Fletch.
Oh yeah. I think we're gonna miss him, but I don't think it's gonna be no drop off.
Bro, you know that.
I honestly don't. I think Jordan Davis. I think Jordan Davis is gonna be playing how he's supposed to be playing, where he's supposed to be playing. Let's get to the Giants.
All right.
You know why I know it's bad? Because you say it. I watch this show.
What did I say was bad?
I was out there begging for Justin Simmons. It ain't happened. Y'all,
bro, because we wanted safety depth. Who's y'all safeties?
Safety starter, not depth.
Who are you? Who are you guys safeties?
Who, mine's?
Yeah,
we got Malik Hooker and Donovan Wilson.
Okay, come on, Bad Dog.
That's cool. I can see you the PFF grades on your safeties.
Week 1.
You say CJ Gardner Johnson name a lot. He ain't really have a good year last year. If you want to keep it funky,
he was hurt.
He ain't played last year.
He was hurt. The year before that, he led the league in picks.
Guess who led the league?
And missed 5 games. You know who else led the league in picks and missed 5 games that year?
He didn't lead the league in picks.
He did. He had 7 picks. Who had more than 7?
In 22?
CJ Gardner Johnson led the league in interceptions the year the Eagles went to the Super Bowl.
For safeties.
For everybody that catches interceptions.
When did Trayvon have over 10?
That was like that. That was in COVID. Y'all keep talking about this. Oh shit!
COVID. Trayvon ain't
that was COVID.
Trayvon ain't been in the league that long. You reaching?
No, but he led the league in picks that year. He had 7. He was tied with somebody else for 7. I think somebody from like Green Bay.
Trayvon
but they both had 7.
You reaching?
On to the Giants schedule, fellas. Giants week 1 at home versus the Vikings and Sam Darnold.
Win.
Well, I said the number 8 next to that. Oh, that's the date.
Yes,
it's a win. They ain't got no quarterback. It's a win.
The Giants don't either. What are we talking about?
Sam Darnold is worse than Daniel Jones.
I got the Giants winning that.
Give me the Vikings. I got the Vikings in that game.
Damn, I didn't even get to pick first. Right?
No.
Hell's going on here? This is my team. This every time a Giants comes, like, but push Bad Dog out to the damn side. What are we doing here?
You took so long, man.
My bad. You think about it longer than me.
All right,
Right, you took so long.
Yeah, I'm gonna tell you something, right? I got no. Excuse me, I got no friends. Like nobody ever texts me. But whenever I'm on YouTube, my phone blows up. People think I'm like the most popular guy. Bad Dog's phone's gone. I swear to God, I got like no friends. But whenever I'm live, it's just going crazy. Anyway, I got friends right here. What am I talking about? I got the super friends.
Right, it's 2,000 people watching you.
So this is the funny thing. Sam Darnold stinks. I've said that since he was drafted. Sucks. I feel like he's a sleeper this year, though. There's no pressure from McCarthy's. Much like Daniel Jones, he has the best situation he's ever had, without question. But Jordan Addison might not play in that game. Hawkinson's already hurt. The Giants are home. They're wearing the frickin' 100-year uniforms. They better win this game. So give me the Giants.
Yeah.
Better win this
Everybody's got the Giants winning except for LB. All right. Week 2 at Washington.
You already know where I'm going.
Until we beat you, you're gonna keep picking y'all. I got you.
Well, it's facts.
Yeah. I got us winning. I got us beating y'all.
Facts.
Yeah.
I got the Washington Commanders in that game.
Giants gonna start off 2-0.
Daniel Jones is ass. He could have 5 picks by then.
Rome's growing on me a little bit.
All right.
I'm looking at it for real. They're gonna start off 2-0. They're gonna be acting totally different.
Then they're gonna die week 3.
This is a brutal schedule right here.
At the Browns, week 3.
It get funky later. Right?
What you got, Bad Dog?
I got the Browns beating us there.
Browns.
I got the Browns.
I don't really like the Browns' offense, but I mean,
it's mainly their defense.
We're away, and their defense, it scares
me. Mainly the defense.
It scares me.
Cowboys, week 4 at home.
I had us losing that one.
Cowboys in that game.
All right. You got the Cowboys and Bad Dog. I mean, LB, you had Cowboys, right?
Yeah, I got the Cowboys, bro. They're gonna have a new coach by then.
Bad Dog.
Hey,
it's a bad stretch, man. I'm looking at this.
I know.
It's brutal. This is like a first place schedule.
It's brutal. 3-3.
It's worse than ours. What you do to somebody?
I don't know. They hate us every year. We got the toughest schedule in the division. That's right.
At Seattle, week number 5.
I'm gonna just give them a win just because I feel like they need one. So win. Because it get funky after this.
I got the Seahawks, bro. I just don't see Daniel Jones is just buns.
The only thing LB got Daniel Jones. I swear.
You know what? I'm gonna say
I gotta extend LB a Daniel Jones.
D-line terrorizes Geno Smith. They get a win.
What you got going on, Bad Dog? Week 5 at Seattle.
Luckily for us, I mean, it's a long break.
It's in Seattle. That's one of the hardest places to play in the world.
To play.
You're right.
That's going to be a really close game. If it's a coin flip, give me the damn Giants. I'm a Giants fan, baby. Let's go Giants. Give me that win.
Attaboy, Bad Dog.
Give me that win.
Attaboy.
3-2 right now.
What about the next week?
They're 3-2 right now.
You don't even got to ask me no more, bro. I don't got them winning until Pittsburgh.
LB don't got us winning until 2025.
I don't got y'all winning. I'm just keeping it real. I just don't believe in Daniel Jones or that offense. I don't got one until Pittsburgh.
Cincinnati, what you got?
I don't blame you. LB. A lot of Giants fans don't either.
What you got, Bad Dog?
Bengals, we're not beating the Bengals.
No. All right. What you got, Rome?
Lost. I had them at 3-2 though. They was winning. All
right. So through the first quarter, through the first third of the season, LB has the Giants at 0-5. Or excuse me. 0-6, excuse me. 0-6. Bad Dog. He's got
LB is still salty from the ass whooping we laid on him at the end of the year. Louie, now all of a sudden he's a little threatened. He's a little threatened.
I know it's preseason.
Because he's not them beating us next week. So 0-7.
This is less about the threat and more about Daniel Jones. That's what this.
No, bro. I know it's preseason, but Daniel Jones like he regressed in that last joint, man.
I can't argue.
I said you too damn old to be doing that shit, man. Leave that for the young boys.
Yeah, you feel me, Lou? He out there looking like. He out there looking like Shador had his first snap in the NFL. I'm like, what the fuck? He been out here 7 years looking like that.
That was
Too
bad.
old to be out here looking.
That
like
was bad.
man.
First
Yeah,
pass
old
was almost a pick six. I couldn't stop laughing. I'm like, what the?
Bad Dog and Rome have the Giants at 3-3, and I have the Giants at 1-5.
1-5. Louis just hating on the Giants. Everybody hates the Giants.
Eagles.
I told you we were winning this one.
I got that one as a win for y'all.
Oh my God, Lou. You just feel bad for him.
No, that's the Saquon revenge game.
Yeah.
Oh, right. Okay. Yeah.
They're gonna show up for that one. What about you, Rome? What did you have for that one again?
They at Philly?
Yeah. No. This
No,
one,
we're home. We're home in
this
that
one is
game.
in New York.
Giants are home.
New York. I don't remember what you picked for that one.
Nah, I think I got the Eagles winning this one. I had them losing the other joint, I think.
Okay.
No,
I got them losing the last one.
It's reverse. So I do got them the Giants beating them right here.
Okay. All right.
They back up.
All right.
4-3.
4-3 right now. Yep.
Giants.
All right. At the Steelers.
We're losing that game. I'm not gonna beat the Steelers.
Okay.
I got the Giants winning this game on the road for their first win.
Yeah.
Oh, he's on the board.
You got the Steelers beating.
Wow, you got us winning before November, LB. You'll feel
Bro,
right.
I'm telling you, man. Styles just make fights. You know what I mean? I think the Giants line gonna get the rust.
What about what if Tommy DeVito's our quarterback in like week 3 because Daniel Jones gets hurt? Does it change things?
In week 3? No, not look at the stretch, Bad Dog. The Bad Dog, that stretch is crazy.
I understand it. It's bad. It's a bad stretch.
Y'all got Tyrod no more?
No, he went to the Jets.
He went to Jets. He went across the street. What you got in this one, Ron?
Got Drew Lock instead.
I got the Steelers winning.
All right. And then Bad Dog, you said you had y'all losing that game, right? Or
The
winning that
Steelers,
game?
yes.
Yes. Let's see. 2, 8. So everybody should have 8 right now, right? Let me see. Yep, 8, 8, 8, 8, and 8. Okay, cool. Washington at home, week number 9. I got y'all winning that game. We suck at MetLife.
Yeah, I gotta have us winning that game.
I got the Commanders in that game.
All right. Shit, at least I know he got us winning 2 games this season. At least I know that.
LB's still mad about LB's still
Bro, I'm not, bro. You saw Daniel Jones, bro. Listen, I'm gonna just apologize to you now.
I can't even defend him.
You can't even defend it, bro.
I can't even defend him. I can't defend him. I cannot defend him. I tried, but that game is terrible.
Bro, this is the way I'm looking at this, Bad Dog. He hates you. He hates everybody he hates everybody that's a fan.
If Daniel Jones never seen
your ownership hates you.
I'm sure he's not fond of me. I'm sure he's not.
Bro,
neighbors is about to be
10
frustrated.
million people saw my reaction when we picked them.
I got y'all beating them because I had them beat y'all earlier. They're not getting a sweep. So
until
Commanders gonna sweep them this year.
Until Washington beats us, I
gotta
have to beat Washington.
All right. So now we are at week number 10 against the Panthers on the road at Carolina.
Yeah, we're beating Carolina. I think that's in Germany, if I'm not mistaken.
It might be. It's not
I think
designated.
it's the morning game in Germany. I think we're playing in Germany, but we're beating the Panthers.
I like the Giants in this game.
All right. We're on fire. We won 2 of the last 3 now. LB's got us going on a hot stretch.
Yeah.
Wrong.
You're getting hot.
who y'all got? What is it? Tampa?
The Panthers.
Panthers.
It's
It's
at
in
Tampa.
Germany. It's in Germany. No, Carolina.
It's the Panthers. It's at Carolina, but
I think it's in Germany though.
It
in
could be
Germany.
overseas in Germany.
That's a weird ass game. And they got to be. It's just the Panthers. I'm sorry. I ain't gonna lie. Bryce Young is. You talk about Daniel Jones. Bryce Young is one.
Hey, I gotta see that young man this year, man. That was a bad situation he was in last year, man. Week 11 bye. We come off the bye at home against Baker Mayfield and the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. What you got, Bad Dog?
I think the Bucs are going to win that game. We suck off the bye every year. Terrible.
All right. What you got, LB?
That's a tough game, honestly. I got the Bucs in that game.
All right. What you got, Ron?
Bucks.
As do I. Damn. At Dallas on Thanksgiving.
Yeah,
we already did that one. Yeah.
I got Dallas.
Yeah.
Cowboys.
Yeah, I think that was across the board on that one. All right. Home for the Saints. Man, I don't know how I feel about the Saints.
You know what though? We don't
tricky
play New Orleans well at all. Ever. Like we never ever.
Let me tell you something.
Those are usually in New Orleans though.
I know, but we just do not play against New Orleans well. I don't understand.
You know who they're gonna be playing though? Spencer Rattler.
You think so?
I don't.
Cargo be bent.
You know what's crazy is it don't matter where Derek Carr go.
Cargo be parked.
Always be on the verge of getting benched every year. It don't matter where he's at.
I'm telling you right now.
We're gonna win that game. It's at home. We got to be able to beat the Saints, man.
What you got, LB?
I got the Saints.
Spencer Rattler, big dog. They gonna be all right.
The Giants. Daniel Jones is ass.
What you got, Rome? That's like his 45th time saying that.
I mean, bro. Let's be for real. They ain't got no Saquon no more.
What you got, Rome?
But we got Malik Neighbors, man. We didn't have no Malik Neighbors last year.
You said who?
So they'll win.
You got the Giants?
I got the Saints.
Oh, Saints. Okay. Boy, I'm gonna take the Giants.
Skip this. Just skip this. Skip this Ravens one, man.
Yeah, we're gonna go across the board on that one.
That shit might be a public execution.
We're gonna go across the board on that one. All right. On the road at Atlanta. Falcons. What you got, Bad Dog?
I was losing that one actually.
Okay.
That's a loss.
We don't play well in dome stadiums.
What you got?
I got them winning. I got them winning the last two.
What you got, Ron?
I got Falcons.
At the home for the Colts.
We gotta be able to win that game.
Yeah,
that's a tough game. I don't really know much about the Colts, man.
It's Richardson.
Richardson gonna be healthy. I mean,
what you got, Ron?
I'm gonna give the Colts the win off of the back of Shane Steichen. He can coach.
Did you give me one already on this one, Bad Dog?
We're gonna win.
You're gonna win the game. Let me check. See where we at. We going into the last game, correct, against the Eagles.
Yes.
We already did that. Which was what?
I was losing that one.
Okay.
I got them winning that one.
Yeah, I gave you the win for them already.
LB, I'm going to tell you this right now. If we have the record that you think we have, we are going to lose that game on purpose.
You know what? Yeah, I can see it for a higher draft pick.
If we're going to go into that game 2-14 or whatever, there's no way they're beating the Eagles.
You had Rome. You had them losing that game too to the Eagles at the end.
Yeah,
right?
I got them losing to you.
Let me tally up. Whew, this is.
You're right. Yeah. Mike can't beat Kenny Pickett. You're right.
I think I gave the Giants like 7 wins, though.
Oh, this is bad, man.
7 or 8.
I think I gave him like 5.
No, you didn't.
I think you gave us like 3, maybe 4.
I gave him the Steelers, the Panthers,
the Eagles.
Yeah, I think I gave him like 3. No, I gave him the Steelers, the Panthers, the Colts, and the Eagles. I think I gave him 4.
I gave him 7.
Did I give him the Bucks? Did I give him the Bucks and the Saints?
7 or 8. I got him 7. That's love for them.
All right, so final tallies. Bad Dog has his Giants going 8-9.
That's about right.
LB has them going 4-13.
We almost won 8 games last year.
Rome got them going 5-12.
I gave some love early.
And I got them going 6-11.
Disrespect.
6-11.
Disrespect.
You Rodney Dangerfield, man. You Rodney Dangerfield.
I started off good, Bad Dog. I'm sorry, man.
Yeah,
bro, it's Daniel Jones, brother.
He tried.
Daniel Jones about to have that. What is that arc called when you're a villain and then all of a sudden you're good, man? He's about to have that.
I tried to tell you when y'all had him on Hard Knocks. I was like, they about to start liking Daniel Jones. He was like, nah, bro. It's
I'm gonna have fun with this one. Hold on.
Dog, that preseason game messed it all up. They should never play him in the preseason.
No,
they had to play him. They had to play him. Listen, man. I said when people said to me when they said, "Yo, Daniel Jones is
crazy," I see him smirking. Lou about to.
I'm not doing that this year.
Daniel Jones, he threw that pick, and Giants fan, a lot of, they want to defend him, say, oh, he's going to play the game in 9 months. I'm like, okay, what about the previous 5 years? And I'm like, but that wasn't like a rusty throw. That was a bad decision. Those are the things that worry me about Daniel Jones. It's not, I think he can throw just fine. His decision,
bro, he tried how do you try to throw to avoid the safety? Then that shit get picked off.
He should, well, number one, he should have either got rid of the ball immediately or rolled out of the pocket when it wasn't there and threw it away. I mean, that's what you do. The protection was good initially. He had plenty of time to get rid of the ball. And then you sit there and you just throw the ball out in the flat when you're falling down. Like, that's just a bad football decision.
We'll see.
All right, here we go.
I still think we're winning 8 games.
You guys,
I can't wait.
We are at the main event of the evening.
There's still 2,000 people watching. They waited all this time for this.
Hey, they are still here because we are talking about the Jaden Daniels-led Washington Commanders.
Don't drop his name like it's the big joker.
Look, week 1 at the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. I have this as a win for the good guys.
That's a loss.
That's a loss, says LB.
That's a loss.
That's a loss. Bad Dog, what you say?
I think you guys get off to a 1-0 start.
All right.
I can see the Jaden Daniels hype train.
Well, this is the shock and awe game from 2012 when we went on the road to New Orleans and ain't nobody know what the hell we was about to do. It's the same thing.
In that game.
What you got, Ron?
I'm gonna say loss for one.
Is it on the road?
Yes, on the road.
Oh, that's a loss. That's a loss.
I think you guys play better on the road.
So why? I got respect for Todd Bowles and his defense. Jaden Daniels ain't seen no pro defenses. He about to see.
Todd Bowles ain't seen Jaden Daniels.
Okay.
And it's the thing, yo. I'm not saying this because they beat us, yo. One thing about Baker is he gonna throw that shit to his stars.
And
Mike Evans is a star. He gonna throw that ball.
One thing I'm gonna say about Baker,
your best corner, Lou.
He gonna throw that thing to the other team.
Emmanuel Forbes buns.
Ooh, yeah, he buns.
Buns. He is buns.
We got a young nickel named Mike.
Who?
You ain't just say young nickel. You ain't say that out loud.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Bro, you don't listen, you don't have nobody that can
covering Mike Evans.
Yeah.
Bro, it ain't even about Mike Evans. You don't have nobody that can cover the number 2 guy over there.
We got stuff. This is a defense. It's not a.
Let's get to your Giants win, man.
Giants.
Shake it back about the shake.
We already went through the Giants. Everybody made their decision. What did y'all make? I already had us beating the Giants.
I got the Giants. No, you had the Giants losing that game.
You had us winning.
0-2.
And you had us losing to the Giants, right?
0-2, big dog.
All right. Excuse me. So, week 3 at Cincinnati on Monday Night Football.
I got Cincinnati breaking y'all.
Yeah, you got
it. First of all, I'm gonna tell y'all right now that ain't gonna be no blowout. We gonna be in that game with a chance to win, but we just not gonna win.
Damn, you should, ladies and gentlemen, do y'all see the expectations how they different? It ain't gonna be no blowout. They're just hoping that the major networks don't change the channel while the game on.
This is the first year of a rebuild. That's what it's supposed to be. Be competitive. Be competitive. And that's what we're gonna do. We're gonna be competitive. In games like this last year, we gave up 45 points. Dolphins.
This is such a 50-50 game to me, man. Only because it's in prime time, I'm gonna pick the Bengals. Because Emmanuel Forbes is ass and Jamar Chase is going to do whatever he wants.
Crazy.
He's going to do whatever. That secondary is not good over there in Washington.
It's not.
First of all, y'all keep saying the secondary. It's the corners. It's the corners. And we have a corner. I think we got 2 personally, but we're going to see. What you got, Bad Dog?
You lost for you guys.
At Arizona, week 4. At Arizona, that's a loss. We do not play well in Arizona.
You got them beating the Bengals, but losing to the.
I did not have us beating the Bengals.
Oh, okay.
Stop.
Sure.
Yeah, stop it. Don't be spreading lies because people don't be listening.
I like Arizona.
I like Arizona too.
Yeah, Kyler and Marvin Harrison Jr. are gonna cook.
Yeah, I like Arizona in that game. Yo, the corners are. Y'all play some wide receivers in that first stretch. Y'all play Mike Evans, Neighbors, Chase, Marvin
at home against the Browns.
I think Daniel's gonna be going crazy, but he don't play defense.
I don't understand why you don't understand that this defense is gonna be good this year. I
like the Browns. I think the defense
is gonna lead us. It's the defense.
Defense gonna be trash.
I like the Browns in this game.
As do I.
Yeah, I like the Browns in that one.
Lou got them 1-5 right now. He talking 1-4.
I got us 2-3. Hey, keep up, man. You over there losing, man, Rome. Keep up.
I like the Browns.
All right. What you got?
I actually like Washington in that game.
Washington about to start 0-6.
Damn, we ain't got nobody in our division beating the Ravens. We can't be scared of them. Somebody gonna touch the Ravens. Ain't about to sweep the division.
Everybody in this division.
Ravens about to smoke our division. LB.
Can we just go across the board with this one?
Yeah, let's go. We go across the board on that.
All right.
I hate it because you're right. I hate it so much.
Right? Like what? Somebody gotta touch them up.
All right. After the first 6,
Not in this division.
LB has us at 1-5. Bad Dog has us at 2-4, as do I. And Rome has us at 0-6.
0-6.
Damn.
Yeah. He's smoking something. I want whatever. I think he's smoking that hopium.
You know what
He just hate Dan Quinn.
Yeah, that's what it is.
I don't hate Dan Quinn.
Because he keeps talking about the defense crash. It's all
Dan
about
Quinn
Dan
need
Quinn.
pieces. They don't got pieces yet. He right. They're in a rebuild.
Good coaches get the most out of their players.
Dan Quinn better throw that hat back and start playing.
I'll tell you right now, you got the worst linebackers in the division. He gonna show you what Frankie Louvu all about. Our defense is gonna be just fine.
Louvu better start playing corner because some of them quarterbacks you play.
You gotta get the ball off, right? You gotta get the ball off.
You know what, Lou? If worst case scenario, if I'm wrong, the first 2 games I could be wrong about. But them last 4 I ain't wrong about.
Probably not. I got us losing those last 4 too.
So y'all could be 2-4. I could be wrong.
Yeah, I got us losing those 4 games as well. It's the first 2.
It could be a little hate.
We're not gonna be 0-6. We either 1-5 or we 2-4.
Because we a little hate in the first 2, so you're probably right. All right.
I got y'all beating the Panthers though. Close. It's gonna be close though.
As do I.
Oh, see, LB threw some stank in there. He's gonna be close.
No, it's gonna be close.
I don't give a shit. We're gonna win a lot of close games. We ain't gonna be blowing too many teams out. So if we win, it's gonna be close.
Is the Bears gonna smoke y'all though?
What you got, Rome?
On the Bears?
Yeah. Oh no. Panthers.
Oh, that's a win for y'all. Y'all gonna beat the Panthers.
Finally, we on the board. What you got, Bad Dog?
You guys are winning that game.
All right. The following week, we're at home against the Bears and Caleb Williams.
Why is this game should be?
I low-key want to go to that game. I ain't gonna lie. I want to go to that game.
Every year, Washington and Chicago play a Thursday night game. Every year.
Right. That's right.
Why not this year when you got the first 2 picks in the draft?
The last 2 were so bad. They said,
this is Caleb Williams and Jaden Daniels. This is the one you want to put in prime time.
Right.
The Bears. I'm telling y'all.
I got something for y'all. Y'all gonna be ready for.
Caleb Williams is gonna get national respect off this game. He's gonna fucking cook y'all. He is going to cook y'all.
Dan Quinn is gonna eat his ass alive. That running.
I don't think so, bro.
That running around shit ain't gonna work.
Bro, I don't think he's gonna have to, bro. You do not have the secondary to stop that aerial attack. He gonna have it figured out by week 7.
This is
week 8.
This is
hell yeah, bro. They got Keenan Allen.
Arrogant, man. He need to be humble.
But he good though. This
is a revenge game for us. We want this shit bad. They embarrassed the shit out of us last year.
I'm taking Washington.
And it wasn't even that good. I got the Bears in this game.
I'm taking Washington.
What you got?
The Bears gonna beat. Bears gonna beat them.
I'm a Caleb Williams stan, so give me the.
Damn.
Listen, man. They added Rome Odunze. They got DJ.
You're right. He is a beast.
Bro. They got Swift. They got Sweat coming off the edge.
I like Chicago.
Bro, they got a defense, bro. Chicago got a defense and an offense this year.
Take for you, LB.
What?
I think Swift gonna have more yards than Saquon this year.
That's just because you're a hater.
That's not a hater. I think Swift a beast, and you know it.
I think, but this is what I think. I think Saquon is going to be a dark horse MVP candidate. I don't know what his yards is going to be.
Ain't gonna have mad yards. I just think Swift gonna have more.
We're gonna see. Saquon's
gonna have to stay healthy in order to be a dark horse MVP, man.
Swift, yo, man.
He hasn't had the track record of doing it, so we'll see. But
he was running. He was running behind the panel.
He should be. It doesn't matter. He tore his ACL on a big run. I mean, it's just the way he just gets banged up, and a lot of it's not. Even against Arizona, it was just a freak accident. Against Dallas, he stepped on some guy's ankle and sprained his ankle after the play was over. It's just It is what it is. If Saquon stays healthy, I mean, listen, I'm pissed he went to the Eagles. I'm not going to sit there and go, he's going to suck.
Really good, too.
I want Saquon to suck, but Saquon should have 1,600 total yards from scrimmage if the guy's healthy.
He will.
And actually run him.
But you know Swift really good. I'm not making.
No, Swift is good. Swift is amazing. But my thing with DeAndre Swift and the Bears is that they're gonna let Caleb Williams throw the ball. I think they want to show off their shiny new toy. They got all on wide receivers, so I think Swift gonna hover around the style of them.
Man, I'm a Sooner fan. I love the guy. I hate that he went to USC after. I knew once Lincoln Riley left, he was going there, but I love Caleb Williams. I hope Caleb Williams kills him.
That makes sense now, Bad Dog. It makes sense now. I get it.
I love Caleb Williams, man.
So, Giants week 9. We already did this one. I had us losing this game to the Giants.
What did I have?
I don't know.
I'm pretty sure I didn't have the Giants winning.
Sure no, you had us sweeping them.
I was going to say, I'm pretty sure you didn't have us beating anybody, LB.
Bro, and it's not hate, bro. Y'all just ass.
No, Daniel Jones' ass. It ain't the Giants. You just every time it's just.
It's your leader. It's your captain.
You told
so
me.
LB, if we go 3-14 and we end up with say Carson Beck, but next year you're going to give us some respect. Then all of a sudden the Giants going to win 11 games.
Bro, y'all going to end up with Carson Wentz.
Carson Beck.
But I'm telling you, y'all going to end up with Carson Wentz because y'all make bad decisions.
Why would we end up with? Why would we take a quarterback in the draft?
Don't Beck got the same measurables like Justin Herbert?
Beck is the real deal.
There's a lot of quarterbacks I like. I heard he was nice.
Carson Beck. I like Cameron Ward. I like those two guys a lot.
Where does
Sanders, but I wouldn't want Dion.
Where does Carson Beck play?
Georgia.
Oh, he's basic.
George Sanders is not good. I don't care.
Basic. He's basic, Lou.
Yeah, he's basic.
Yeah. I never heard of him. I gotta look him up.
Yeah, I mean, I watched him last year. I mean, if I don't see stark improvement, he's basic. He's basic.
You got to think of the system he plays in at Georgia, though.
He looking real. What's the dude before? The dude that used to play for y'all that did the quarterback sneak.
He ain't Jake Fromm.
He looking real Jake.
He is not Jake Fromm.
He looking real Jake Fromm.
Jake Fromm was like 28 when he got out of Georgia.
He looking real Jake Fromm.
He is not Jake Fromm.
Bad Dog, you're arguing for this guy. You don't have him yet.
I don't want him. I'm saying in your scenario, LB.
Bad Dog said they're going 8-9. He ain't getting Carson Beck or
I'm talking about an LB scenario.
Oh. Okay. I don't know who Carson Beck is. Y'all getting Carson Wentz in my scenario.
Hey, shut up.
We're getting Cam Ward, man.
Week 10,
my guy. Cam Ward's
week
my
10
guy.
at home against the Pittsburgh Steelers. Week 10 at home against the Steelers.
The Steelers ain't sweet, but I got y'all getting this game.
I gotta win.
Yeah.
Because this is when they're gonna be falling apart, man. They're gonna be tripping. They ain't gonna know if it's gonna be Russell Wilson or Justin Fields.
You guys home?
Yeah.
Give it to Washington.
I don't give a shit who the quarterback is. Mike Tomlin could be the quarterback. We losing that game. Week 11 at Philadelphia. I have us winning that game. We already did that one. I got us beating the Eagles on the road on Thursday Night Football.
Yeah, I think I got you guys winning that one too.
Yeah. What you got, Rome? I forgot what you had. What you got on that one? You had Eagles winning, didn't you?
Yeah.
And I know LB got them winning, so I only got to ask him that.
Damn, I got a sweep in the division.
Yeah, you tripping. Somebody gonna get you. Dallas gonna get you once at least, and we gonna get your ass once too. Week 12 at home against Dallas. This is the one we get against Dallas. I got us winning that one. Rome's said we were gonna lose.
No, I got y'all winning because remember I got the.
Yeah. He said one of us or the Giants were gonna get one.
We're gonna overlook them right before the Thanksgiving game.
Yeah. Okay. And then Bad Dog. Do you remember what you had on that one?
I think I had you guys winning that game because you.
I had Dallas, but then I had Dallas beating y'all the last game of the season.
That's what I think I had too.
All right. So you had Dallas winning this one, Bad Dog.
I'm gonna get my get back later.
No. I think I had you guys winning and Dallas.
You said you just picked the home team. That's right.
Right. Yeah.
And then LB,
y'all gonna be thinking about playoff seeds. We're gonna be getting our position.
I had Dallas winning this game, Lou.
Yeah. Okay. Gotcha.
Yeah.
All right. So we are at home against the Titans. I got us.
Y'all got that win.
I got us winning this game.
I got lost.
That's a late ass bye, yo.
every year. We had the same bye 3 years in a row. They don't like us.
They be trying to get y'all healthy late in the game.
What you got us doing here, LB, against the Titans?
Y'all winning that game.
What you got us doing, Bad Dog?
Who the hell is Tennessee's quarterback? Will Levis?
Will Levis, yes.
That dude puts mayonnaise in his coffee, man. Give me Washington in that game. Will Levis is buns. I got
All right, so we are through 13 weeks of ball
Hey,
going
man,
down.
give y'all a win, Lou, because I'm tripping. Will Levis is trash. I can't like
okay. All right, cool beans.
Put mayonnaise in your coffee might be worth.
Yeah, you right, man. As soon as you said that, I was like, I'm on dead.
Put mayonnaise in your coffee might be. Oh, it's almost as bad as putting pineapple on your pizza. We don't do that.
All right, so LB has us. Wow, surprised at 5-8 through 13 weeks.
Respect, Lou. Respect.
Bad Dog has us at 7-6. Rome has us at 6-7. And I have us at 7-6. This is where things start to go.
Y'all love to talk like I'm being delusional. It's wow, 5-8.
Yeah, look, man, I thought you would have took the Rome approach. We might have been, if it weren't for the Giants the first 2 weeks, we probably would have been 0-6 starting off the season.
Right.
Lou, I was hating on y'all early, but y'all got a new bunch of stuff. Y'all rounding out in the form later. See,
that's
so
how it usually goes. That's how it's gonna go. So now we come off the bye and we're at New Orleans.
That's a win.
I like y'all for that win.
Big Spence is Trinidad.
And then what you got, Bad Dog?
I'm actually gonna have you getting upset in that game.
Okay, I got us winning that game. That's the last time we win this season. We lose the last 3.
I agree. I think you lose the last 3 too. I think after the bye, you lose the last 4.
Yeah, I got you just winning that Dallas one because Dallas probably not gonna care. They probably just gonna know they got the number 2 seed and it ain't worth it. Well, they like the stat pad though.
What Dallas doing?
I mean, y'all ain't gonna be resting the starters because you got a number 1 seed. What y'all gonna be doing is y'all just gonna be just being comfortable with the 5th seed.
We resting starters.
You know you can't.
What we doing?
Yeah, you're gonna be comfortable with the 5th seed.
I ain't hear you clear. I ain't know we was resting people.
No, you know what? Y'all might actually go out there and give it y'all all because y'all trying to climb in. You're trying to hope something happens.
You ain't like
some scenario.
I should let you rock and clip you. Let you rock.
What you got on the last last 3 games, Rome?
I got hold on. I got y'all beating the Eagles and then losing the last 2.
Okay.
That's just pure LB hate. I ain't gonna hold you. I ain't gonna try to sugarcoat that lie. Nope.
I already know.
Right. LB he said we was gonna rest our starters and he took it back, so I'm taking back my win.
that's crazy. That's some nasty work right there, man.
It's mad pettiness.
Yeah, very much so.
Bro, it's still, it's been at a consistent 2,000 viewers.
That's what our division is about. It's about being petty. Damn right.
It's all about petty.
It's all about being petty. You don't think I'm petty that Saquon went to the Eagles? Come on, man.
I'll tell you one thing, LB. If you let the Giants beat y'all this year, I can't. I'm gonna watch Bad Dog stream start to finish. I can't wait. He gonna. Bro,
it's gonna be like 5,000 people in there.
LB's gonna watch it too. That's the great thing.
Bad Dog gonna come in there with no shirt on and a bottle of champagne.
I will give LB credit. If the Giants beat them, LB's like, I'll give it to you, Bad Dog.
This is very respectable, and this is exactly how I think our season's gonna go. One of these 2 records. So LB has us at 7-10. So does Bad Dog, and Rome and myself have us at 8-9. We're either gonna be 7-10 or 8-9 this season. So I think it's spot on, pretty much.
Yeah, I mean, I gave y'all respect. Y'all made some moves. Listen. Everything that I said is my honest opinion based upon.
If the Giants had a quarterback, LB would be like, Giants gonna win that game. Giants gonna win that game. Giants.
No, yeah. If you had a quarterback, I think Washington is gonna lose the bulk of their games because they ain't got no secondary.
Bad Dog.
Yes.
You know it's a wild card for y'all.
What's up?
If y'all pick up another quarterback, that's like just another one just as insurance. And y'all make a quarterback switch because y'all team, y'all got a defense. Y'all just need competence. If y'all sit Daniel Jones down and just put some else, if y'all had Tyrod still, y'all be a problem.
And I'll tell you, it's interesting that they did, but the Jets offered him a lot of money, which I don't understand because they also have Adrian Martinez. I guess it's because Rodgers got hurt.
Who knows that?
He's a quarterback for Nebraska. He's not too bad. He's not great. He's not a starter, but he's got some skills. I mean, he's a backup quarterback in the NFL.
But Tyrod Taylor got some talent, though.
I like Tyrod a lot.
I got the Giants picking up another quarterback.
The thing is, Rome, we have 3 quarterbacks. And Drew Lock, I mean,
y'all got, you know what, though? Drew beat the Eagles.
He did. But I'll tell you what, if you watched him in the preseason, it was ugly. And then he got hurt. Oh, he was terrible. All of our quarterbacks look terrible. All 3 of them. But it's preseason, so when I looked at, honestly, our offensive line played pretty damn good, and I was happy about that. So
let me ask y'all this. It's 11 o'clock. Can I get 30 more out of y'all? We got a lot of super chats. We can get through as many as we can. And then
we could get them. Let's get them, or we could get them in the next show. I mean,
yeah, we can get them.
I'm here for it tonight. If there's another $100 one, I'll do another one of these.
Hey, look, I already shot wifey a text. Look, man, I gotta take her out. She's like, your show a little longer tonight. So.
Hey, 11:30, and then whatever we don't get to, we'll save it for the next time we on live. All right. So we gonna get a word from
people what they want, man. You gotta give the people what they want, man.
You know I can do it. I don't have to get up at the crack of dawn to go to work tomorrow. Man.
I do, but it don't matter to me. When I'm in for it, I'm in for. You know that. I don't sleep during the winter. You know this.
I don't even know where we started at. Somebody probably was insulting me. Then we cut it.
Yo, where my man at? Where he at? He been
big money.
We gonna get another word from one of our sponsors, and then we gonna come back and get some super chats on the other side.
Michael Vick here at BetUS.com. Get it all. Huge bonuses, great odds, a race book, live in-game betting, and a casino. BetUS, my online sports book and casino.
All right, so we back like cook crack, and this is where we left off at with your boy LB.
Tony Sosa, thank you for the super chat. I'm slightly faded. Clown football talk. He probably talking about wrong.
That's for me.
Yeah, of course that's for him.
Everybody's got to eat with somebody. So Sosa's taking on Rome. We know Big Money Sonny's got it with LB.
Swaggy P, thank you for the super chat. He said it's always it always. Oh, okay, go ahead, Lou.
That's my guy.
Oh, Lou, like that's my guy.
It always gets spicy with the NFC East Super Friends, even with the new guests. Gotta love it. Season needs to start now. Bart Scott voice.
Here, baby.
Can't wait. Yes, indeed. My guy, Swaggy P. Shout out to Swaggy P. J Mart, thank you for the super chat. Greatly appreciate you. My guy, J Mart writes, what up, LT? What up, fellas? What up, J Mart? You talked me off the ledge earlier today. I'm cautiously optimistic about the team. Stand up and take command. San Francisco equals elite. That's why LB and Rome are terrified of those boys. So, yes, they are elite.
They didn't work me out. They got it.
Yep. Rome, this one is for you. Derek Grimsley, thank you for the super chat. Greatly appreciate you. Writes, go get them CFT Cowboys all the way.
Salute.
This one on you, LB.
Tony Sosa again, 1999. Thank you, my brother. Rome, I'm just messing with you, bro. All love. We know we don't take it personal.
We family at the end of the day, man. All love. Rocky D, thank you for the super chat. Greatly appreciate you. My guy Rocky D writes, it's all fun and games until y'all players get burned by a guy named Yankoff. Laughing my ass off. So that's an undrafted tight end that made the squad for us.
I was about to say, who is
that? Sounds like he needs some Jergens.
Right. Yankoff, that's crazy. That's a crazy ass name. That is the nastiest name I've ever heard in my life.
You should have put a hashtag pause.
We finna sit Colson Yankoff on y'all ass.
Ain't no way in the world you said that.
Get him some Jergens, LB. Get him some.
I got nothing for him.
I don't even like that coastline. Get him some what?
right. What's he talking about?
That's LB boy, man.
Dudes in Washington.
Hey, that's LB boy, man. LB was over here trying to pass out the Jergens on the last stream. Heavy on it news. Thank you for the super chat. Greatly appreciate you.
Do tell.
How Lou? He says, "Hey Lou, what's going on? How do you feel about Noah Brown?" I love it. Look, at the end of the day, we need another blocking wide receiver for when we throw these wide receiver screens and these quick bubbles to our playmakers.
When I tell you that he is Bundiddles, please believe.
He got out of Dallas and had the best year of his career.
He had some moments. He had some moments though.
No, he didn't. He had a better year with Dak Prescott, and he is brioche buns. Don't lie to yourself.
we are not
Brioche. Buttery brioche.
We are not relying on Noah Brown to come in and save us.
Who are you relying on?
We got Terry McLaurin. We got
Ain't
Zach
nobody
Ertz.
worried about Wayne Brady.
We got Terry McLaurin. We got Zach Ertz.
Wayne Brady ain't did nothing.
Zach Ertz.
Yeah, Zach Ertz.
So
I'm
Zach
telling you,
Ertz
he
is
got a
not
connection. A young quarterback's
Hold on.
best friend is
You
the
owe
tight end.
LB an apology because
Is the
you
tight end.
said something about.
Don't say nothing. Don't say that to him, wrong.
Nah, you
Yeah,
said something.
he
What's
old.
my man named Brandon Graham? And
He old.
Zach
He
Ertz
old.
older than him.
Nah, he ain't. Mm-mm.
Who older?
Brandon Graham older than everybody.
No, Brandon Graham old. Brandon Graham
Brandon Graham
like the
older
top
than-
2 oldest guy in the league, probably.
Yeah, come on, man. Stop. Zach Ertz still got good
one
football
off.
in him.
I thought-
Zach Ertz still got good
I was talking
football.
some damn. Yeah, Brandon Graham up there.
All right, y'all win. All right.
Yeah. Joe Davila, thank you for the super chat. Greatly appreciate you. Who has the better year, Sam Rastil or DeJean? Oh, that's
DeJean. I don't even know who the other boy is.
that's Mike Saint. First of all, Mike Saint Rastil is way better than Cooper DeJean. Who is
Cap.
Cooper DeJean? Who is this guy?
Cap.
Who is this
Cooper
guy?
DeJean. Cooper DeJean.
Yeah, no, we
Don't disrespect DeJean.
until he make a play, he's Cooper DeJean.
Nah, he
Who is
did
this guy?
get baked like some cookies the other day. I saw him.
Who is this guy?
That was his first action. He was injured all preseason. All camp. He was
You know,
injured.
he got baked. I
On
ain't
the
never heard of
national
Sanders.
champion, Mike
Nah.
Saint Rastil,
Yeah,
the best player on the
Sanders good.
national champion. You know what Nick Saban said?
Hold on. When did Cooper DeJean get baked?
I don't know. I didn't.
I saw him get baked the other day.
I didn't
No,
listen.
buddy caught that out of bounds. That was good defense. He wasn't in bounds.
Down. That's just because he didn't get his foot down. He caught the ball.
Oh my God, because he didn't get his foot. That's good defense if you don't get your foot down.
No, it ain't.
Mike Saint Rastil is the answer to that question.
Sanders still sound like you having a seizure. He is not a good player.
Listen,
Right, I've never heard of him.
the best player on the national championship, Michigan Wolverines. Nick Saban said, pound for pound, in the draft, Mike Saint Rastil was the best player. Holla at your boy. Best
What
player.
position he play?
Nickel. I just told y'all I got a young nickel and y'all laughed at me.
He gonna get baked.
Young nickel. I don't
Like
even
some
know. I don't even
ladies.
know who your third receiver is. He gonna lock his ass up. I don't even know who he is. I don't even know if you got a third receiver. Do you even have a third receiver on your team? Don't talk to me about no Flournoy or no bullshit like that. Do you even have
You
a
know
third
what? You
receiver?
know what? I ain't know who Sanders still was, but you know Flournoy, so I know he already above your man. You already
Nah.
been studying.
No,
Good
look,
job.
man. I just
Good
know
job. Good job. You was studying.
I keep my enemies close.
You
I
did
keep
the
my
knowledge.
friends close and my enemies even closer.
You know
That's what I do.
Flournoy. You did your knowledge. And he look good, don't he?
Big Money Sonny. I saw you begging for him not to get cut. I saw that. I don't beg for mine to not
Good,
get
don't
cut. Big Money Sonny. Thank you for the super
Oh,
chat.
he back.
Great
Oh, I
look.
got
See, look. He's coming back and he's being nice. Look, I told you it's all love here.
Mhm,
It's
it
just
is.
all love, LB. I actually have a ton of Philly fans that are my homeboys. That being said, F all y'all. F your squad with a sick John, no rubber.
He's right.
Again,
Oh, he
all
from
love.
How do you say all love again after that? Get out of here, buddy. Thank you for the
Hey,
super chat.
LB. He's
Huh?
from Philly. He said John. He from Philly.
He said he got a whole bunch of Philly friends.
Yeah,
So
he
knows a little
from
something.
yeah.
He knows a little something.
He kept saying you was smoking Newports. Right? That was the funniest.
Hey, JD Sports Talk. Thank you for the super chat. Greatly appreciate you. Who writes, does CD have higher ceiling than Malik Neighbors? Leak special. Who do you have rated higher? Jaden
Rome.
Daniels or Drake May? Shout out
Rome
to
is
my guy, Bad.
disgruntled after that one. The CD have a higher ceiling than Malik Neighbors. You don't know if Malik Neighbors will ever be as good as CD has shown to be. So far. That's just
Now,
what we
let
talk
Bad
about.
Dog answer that because he actually a CD fan. So I'm gonna shut
Yeah,
up.
JD's one of my guys anyway. I mean, listen, I don't know. I can't put them together. Again, a Sooner fan, remember this. From day one, I said CD Lamb was going to be an absolute superstar. And he is one of the best, if not the best receiver in football. He is right at the top. If Malik Neighbors can get in that neighborhood, I'm going to be extremely, extremely happy. He is special.
The only way
receivers.
Malik Neighbors could get there is with a quarterback.
I was going to say.
You need
It really does depend on the quarterback. That's a fact. So,
But he'll get there when y'all get Dak next year. When y'all get Dak next year, he'll get there.
his talent level, there's no question about it. He is special, but I can't put Malik Neighbors with CeeDee Lamb. I can't do that. Not
Wash
yet.
your mouth out with soap, LB. Don't you say that.
Hey, they might have the chicken to get him.
Jaden Daniels or Drake?
I think Jaden Daniels is in a better situation than Drake May, but I think by the end of their careers, Drake May will be better.
That's a funny super chat.
You know why that's so disrespectful, because Bad Dog, we literally told me last year that UNC quarterbacks are trash when I talked about Sam Howell. Now all of a sudden Drake May is nice. Okay,
I didn't say Drake May was nice. I said he'll end up with a better career.
Okay.
They might both suck.
Okay.
They might both suck.
Okay, I don't have nothing.
Bad Dog, you do hate the North Carolina guys, Bad Dog.
Like, okay. All right. We had a whole discussion.
Look at Trubisky sucks, right? Howell sucks. Drake May's better than both of those guys.
Howell does not.
LB know this is funny.
I don't get it. I don't get it. Big Money Sonny Terrence in disguise, LB. Who's Terrence? Oh, Terrence Parsons.
You know what?
I was like, you don't get it. I was like, you don't get it, LB. What are you doing?
He probably is, man. Terrence probably watching too. Yo, I wouldn't be surprised. Terrence was in here. Terrence was in here. He ain't got no choice.
My dog. First of all, shout to Terrence Parsons. Get off my dog.
Percival Glasgow. Thank you for the super chat. Greatly appreciate you. Right. Give me you guys' week 1 prediction for the NFC East. We did that already. We appreciate you for the super chat. Yes, you, LB.
In all serious, my guy Ward V. In all serious, keep doing your thing, CFT. You know my boy Johnny. That's a Q. We went to Central together. I'm from NC. I guess you know your man Johnny.
Actually, I know who that is. That's my dog. I'll be at Central Homecoming too. So hit me in my DM on Twitter. We can link up.
What are you talking about? Who that? Talking about where I get the Eagles figure from? This ain't no Eagles figure, man. This BG.
That's Brandon.
Show some respect.
He said,
"Oh, we talking about this one? It's a Jalen joint, man. You know, shout out to my guy To The House Collectibles, man. You know what I'm saying?
Show me that Brandon.
I'll get you one again. It's a BG.
Yeah,
Kelly Green.
That joint got to be like 60 years old.
That's his age on the back.
55. Yep. I got my Kelsey right here.
He cleaned that joint off. He cleaned that joint off.
His age on the back.
2 weeks ago. Because that joint has a lot of dust.
That's the number of sacks he gonna get.
Yo, shut up.
That's the amount of career sacks he got.
I gotta hate on BG a little bit.
No, I think BG up to. I think BG might be like an 80.
I hate
Brandon Graham is my favorite Eagle of all time.
Wow, that's.
I don't know why. He's my favorite Eagle of all time. He just been around so long.
I just hate an Eagle.
Come on, man. Don't do that. Raw Rebel. Like, why would you?
See?
Like, know your place.
It's the truth.
Know your place. Know your place.
Your jokes is buns. Like, come on, man.
Cowboys haven't won since the VCR days.
It's the truth, but it just wasn't innovative.
But I'll tell you this. This is the way I describe the Cowboys. The last time they won a Super Bowl, I wasn't even old enough to legally drink, and now I'm almost 50 years old. So you do the math.
Damn.
Yeah.
John Perez.
The last time the Cowboys won a Super Bowl, I might have had some shit in my diaper.
Yeah. I was
just crawling on the floor.
I was 20.
I was having my sandwiches cut into triangles.
That's crazy. Guess what though? Guess what? I know you would have took pride in them, just like Louis T take pride in them chips he got. Yeah. Mm-hmm. And I heard Brunson on a live stream one time give us props. Can't take nothing away from the Cowboys and them chips. So I don't listen to him when he talks.
When did you hear me say that? Find that and send it to me.
I get it
because I don't believe in.
Your hair was short, but I'll find it. I
don't believe in, bragging about things your grandfather did. So I don't think I said that.
You know when you were talking about it? Let me tell you when you was talking about it. I jog your memory. You was having an argument about Donovan McNabb. You know what I'm talking about too.
I don't know. I don't know.
I've been watching for a minute. You was arguing something about Donovan McNabb, and you was like, Donovan ain't never get it done. I remember it.
We're gonna talk offline.
JP, thank you for the super chat. Greatly appreciate you.
You mad? You might find that joint. I'm gonna find
What's up, fellas? Big welcome to CFT. Gotta ask, is there a position on your team that worries y'all the most? I'm worried about Washington's defensive ends and cornerback depth. Plus, we picked up a wide receiver, Noah Brown, today. I wouldn't worry about Noah too much, but yeah, I don't even worry about the defensive end depth because we're going to use a lot of 3 defensive tackle looks because our defensive tackles are too good.
Everybody say their weakness.
Corner is the biggest weakness on our team. Cornerback.
Go ahead, Ron.
It's still look until proven otherwise. It's still defensive tackle. I can't lie. It's still defensive tackle, and it's still running back. Until proven otherwise, I can talk my talk and be excited about all I want to, but they gotta show it. I can't lie. Them the two positions, and the crazy thing is I've been saying this since March, so they've had plenty of time to fix it. Defensive tackle and running back. Until we fix it.
For me, it's the pass rush in general. I just don't know where it's going to come from, bro. Maybe Vic's scheme something up and get the linebackers involved, but we're not a team no more that is built to beat you with just four. You know what I mean? It got to be some type of different scheme. So it's just a pass rush. I know he's going to dial something up. I know he's going to be creative, but we're going to see.
Respect.
Bad up.
Yeah, one answer. Quarterback.
That's the worst.
That's real.
Quarterback.
That's the worst.
That's real.
Joshua Orozco. Thank you for the super chat. Greatly appreciate you. Writes, all I know, Jalen Carter had more sacks than Dexter last year with less reps. Phillies dogs up for a big year.
Shout out my guy.
It's more than just sacks, though. And if
right.
you watch football, you know it's more than
Dexter Lawrence is double and triple teamed every time. Dex is stop. They're not even close. Don't even put them in the same.
They're not close.
Not close.
Robert
Not
Dredden.
Hey, look, Carter gonna be a beast, but not yet, dog. Let's not yet.
I mean, you got to understand that.
We talking about Jalen Carter here. Jalen Carter is looking like a generational talent.
Well, I'm just telling you, Dexter Lawrence has been an All-Pro already. So, I mean,
Dude was a rookie last year.
Until we're gonna see. We're gonna see what he does. Robert Dredden. Let me save you all some trouble. Cowboys are going to the Super Bowl. Book it. Row 3, section 142.
You on bath salts. That ain't happened in 30 years.
Don't do my man like that. Shout out to my dog. Don't do my man like that.
That man said he's on bath salts. He must be smoking that hopium, huh?
Right.
Daily Grind. Thank you for the super chat. Greatly appreciate you. Writes LB Mike still undefeated.
I don't know what that means. Maybe I'm yelling. I don't know. I don't know how to take
it. Mike was good tonight.
Your mic was on his
best behavior. He did have a couple of robotic.
You had a couple of situations, though. You had a couple of situations. Your mic was on his best behavior tonight, though.
It's plugged directly into this expensive ass camera, this expensive ass mic. I don't know how to get this stuff working, bro.
Nah, look, you only had a couple. You only had a couple mess ups. It wasn't a lot. Nicholas Newbold, thank you for the super chat. Greatly appreciate you. Who writes, Louis T, I would pay you to send LB those 20 Howl hats he asked for earlier.
Right.
If you can pay for them, hey, send them
so I can make sure I tell my lady we got a little more toilet paper.
Hey, I hope you get chafed with it too.
Hey, look, Lou don't give a damn about Howl no more.
Hey, look, no, that's still my guy. I was watching him in the preseason and he looked good too. Gino better watch out.
No, he did not.
He did. He looked real good, especially against Tennessee in the second preseason game. He was awesome.
That's funny.
DQ, you done got me tight. We clipping y'all wings again. LB, go Bucks. That the Bucks just be having our number for some reason.
Here all night.
Got him. J-Dog. Thank you for the super chat. Greatly appreciate you. Cowboys, cheap ass team not winning. Get a QB. Who was he talking to? Who called the Cowboys cheap? I don't remember who called them.
I called
all y'all on this panel. Right.
I didn't call them cheap. I just said they wait too long.
I disagree with the last part, but we cheap. We just cheap.
Relic, thank you for the super chat. Greatly appreciate you. Relic writes, I love how LB just hates the F out of us. You have to respect the consistency. I don't even know who he's talking about, but that's the whole division, though. He just hates everybody in the division. As do the rest of us. But yeah, LB takes it to another. He got to be talking about the Giants, maybe. Either the Giants, or it's got to be the Cowboys, because he don't hate nobody more than the Cowboys in the division.
I don't hate nobody more than the Cowboys.
For sure.
It's like the Cowboys, then it's Lucifer. Like I go back and forth between who I hate more.
Eternal Dynasty. Thank you for the super chat. Greatly appreciate you. Writes, it's bad that Bad Dog can remember every win the last 5 years.
I'll tell you, to be honest, there's a content creator. His name's Uncle Louie. He's a college football content creator, probably the best one on YouTube. He'll tell you, Bad Dog swallowed the computer chip. I can rattle off wins from 1986, 1987. So remembering the last 5 years ain't shit. I can remember wins.
Well, it's only about 8 wins the last 5 years.
But that was the point.
9 wins in 2022. What are you talking about?
That was his point. He was trying to be funny.
I know he's trying to be funny, but that's hold the L.
L. See, you gonna put it up?
Hold the L. Here, take it.
Duncan Wright with the $5 super chat. May all your teams have a great year except Louis T and the Commanders.
He a closet Commanders fan on the low, for real. Nicholas Newbold, thank you for the super chat. Greatly appreciate you. My guy Nicholas writes, I want the Giants to win some games so Bad Dog, he called him Bad Pup, turns into Bad Dog. Die Commanders
I'm here for it, baby. I
told you to double up lemon pepper, Lou. Double up. There you go.
Now, listen,
he just called you lemon pepper, Lou. I'm hating. I don't like that. I hate it.
Lemon pepper Lou is crazy.
Lemon pepper, Lou, I'm hating on that name.
Hey, Brandon Fife, thank you for the super chat. Greatly appreciate you. Writes, glad Rome, you up in here. We appreciate you for coming through, Rome, man. We really do, man.
We definitely do.
The Phillies Ace 34. Thank you for the super chat. Greatly appreciate you. Phillies Ace 34. Writes, Stella
is the Stella's cousin. Stella! That's what that's for.
Gosh,
I'm about to wake everybody up.
I had no idea.
Nobody's here. My wife and son.
I do that.
I couldn't get the time off of work, but my wife and son went to Disney World.
If I do that, y'all gonna meet my wife. Like, what is
nobody's here right now.
I snatched that power out the computer. Y'all go.
Listen, you ever heard me call a Laker game, man? I don't wake them up in the middle of a Laker game. It really don't matter. They're all the way across the house.
My wife ain't waking up neither, so I'm good.
Yeah.
He says, what's good, Rome? Eagles have the potential to be the next show on turf. Tell LB, I ain't saying that shit.
I always
fly.
Giants, Cowboys, stink. My guy.
Fly Eagles into my guy Johnny's the best.
Y'all better be the best show on turf, or I'm gonna be on y'all all season. I swear to God.
Professor Chaos. Giants will be the first 0-17 team, but like that Daniel Jones fella, they should extend him. He likes that guy.
Pause.
They're not gonna lose
17.
That's
killing the Giants in here.
Golly.
I got a better chance of sprouting wings and flying over my house than us going 0-7.
Yeah, that's not happening. Larry J, thank you for the super chat. Greatly appreciate you. Who writes, question for the panel. Has there ever been a week 1 must game for an NFL team? Giants ain't winning till the Panthers game.
Jesus, where the hell are my Giants people in the chat, man?
The must win is for the Eagles, man. I feel like with all that bread you spent, you got to come out there and look exceptionally well, even in a loss. That's a must win game for the Eagles.
Better.
Y'all, your boys went to sleep, Bad Dog. They ain't here for you.
They ain't here.
They ain't here for you. Big Simple. 422, my guy, Big Simple. Thank you for the super chat. Greatly appreciate you, Rice. Commanders 7-10 or 10-7. I don't think we get into that latter one, but that former seems real likely. A lot of things got to happen.
My guy Dichu is all right. There's one. I see one guy. My guy's there. All right.
Luis Hernandez Flores, thank you for the super chat. He said, Louis, that was SCH photo. Still got Jahan Dotson.
Still got Jahan Dotson. I didn't even look at that. I didn't even see it.
My Giants fans must just be laying back in the cut. They're in the chat.
Oh man, they sleep, bro. I don't know if they getting up. Joaquin Williams, thank you for the super chat. Greatly appreciate you. Writes, every team in the NFC will have 10 wins. Pin this. You mean in the NFC East? I'm assuming. Ain't no way in hell.
That'd be crazy.
All of us are getting the 10 wins. Like, you need to play bad teams. We don't play. Remember that year in 2022, I told you everybody in the division had a chance to be good because we were playing the NFC South.
Yeah, we went crazy that year.
And we were playing the NFC North. And I said
everybody almost made the playoffs.
Yeah, everybody had a chance. We were
the
only one.
NFC North or AFC North going to be different.
Yeah, exactly. That shit hits a lot different. So I can't see everybody in the division getting to 10 wins, especially with the Giants and Washington being who they are right now. So we'll see. Joaquin, thank you for the super chat. Greatly appreciate you. Double up. He said, I meant every team in the NFC East. I figured that's what you meant. I don't see that shit happening, though. Don Dash, thank you for the super chat. Greatly appreciate you.
My dog Don Dash.
Yeah. He said, hashtag CFT rave in the chat, Rome. So that's what's up. That's your boy, LB.
Tony Sosa again. Rome, tell him about Noah Brown.
Hey, we ain't counting on Noah Brown. We ain't counting. You called him brioche buns. We ain't counting on that man.
Buttery brioche. I'm telling you right now.
So Hughes, thank you for the super chat. He said Giants should have traded for Heineke. Damn, that you know, I like that actually.
Heineke wasn't that bad. I hated Heineke a little bit.
I'll be honest.
No, Heineke made some timely ass decisions.
Yeah, he pissed me off a little bit.
As a backup, that might not have been a bad idea, but it is what it is.
As a backup,
y'all gonna bench
Joaquin Williams. Thank you for the $2 super
Maybe
chat.
what
Is
he rated higher in Madden than Daniel Jones? I mean, everybody. I think I have a higher rating in Madden than Daniel Jones.
Joaquin going hard. Joaquin said last time the Cowboys won a Super Bowl, Pac was alive.
Got to keep your head up.
You got them copy and paste jokes. Who you still have from on Twitter?
I don't know. Tony Sosa, LB with the lag. Tony Sosa, man, he done spent good money to just let me know about myself tonight.
He was man.
Duncan Wright. Go ahead.
Duncan Wright, thank you for this $5 super chat. He said, "Hey Lou, for someone who hates the Eagles, you certainly know a lot about us. Are you that infatuated with us? You seem to creep slide on Jalen Hurts."
Look, man,
creep slide is crazy.
I know a lot about everybody in the division. Period. That's what I do.
Lou know about like every team, honestly.
That's right.
Ghetto Sogoro. What's that? Some Canadian? That's some Canadian bacon? That's some Canadian money?
Yeah, it is.
I don't care. I
got fans north of the border. Listen. We know that they're global, baby. We got the Philippines.
Hey, look, Bad Dog, you got
everywhere.
This like only like the third Bad Dog Superman. Go ahead and take this.
He says, "I don't care what NFC team you cheer for. I don't care what NFC team you cheer for. I don't care what NFC you cheer for. The Purple Demons losing is good for all of us. Go Big Blue." I don't know who the Purple Demons are.
I don't know if you're talking about
Vikings,
the Vikings, or the the Ravens. I don't know which one.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Quentin
Wiggerton.
I'm guessing since he's from Canada, I'm guessing it's the Vikings.
He said Rome came through and put on. Good show, fellas. Rome definitely put on.
Yeah, he did, man. We appreciate.
We definitely appreciate you. We down to the last two supers. Let's finish strong. That's some Euros. Martin talks sports.
There we go. Martin says we here. Yeah, Martin, my guy, says we here. It's 4:26 in the UK. I told you. We're global, man.
Bro, as soon as I said we down to the last two, here they come with two more.
Yeah. We gonna get to them in these 2 minutes.
The Giants fans came in late here. That's what happened.
That's all it was. Okay.
Desmond, thank you, buddy. As a Giants fan, the Cowboys should keep Jerry Jones for 20 years. I agree.
Yeah, no, we got to protect him at all costs. We got to protect him and Steven. Him and Steven at all costs.
Also, let X and Kayvon have fun with Saquon and kick some bird. We'll just say ass.
Right.
But he's right.
Drew,
we don't think the Giants ain't circle that game and going to do everything they can to take.
Go to the next one, Lou. Drew with the 199. Rome went to Strawberry Daiquiri, taking past the second round. Rome went Strawberry Daiquiri. Who that?
Yeah, that's Dak.
One of y'all claim him because he ain't a Cowboys fan. That's one of your fans.
Sweet like syrup. You know who
that's
it is.
That's a nasty comment. That's an Eagles fan.
Mike Jenks, super fan. Shout out to all y'all. You already know Mike.
My guy, man. What up, Mike Jenks, man? That's my guy.
I ain't gonna lie to y'all. I'm holding on by a thread.
I see you, boy. You faded fast. he like Lightning McQueen. Faded fast over there, Jamal.
Bro, they need to stop. They need to go to sleep. This next one right here.
These are the last two. Jamal Hamlin, thank you for the super chat. Greatly appreciate you. Right. So what's good?
That's 83 super chats.
Which NFC East running back tandem is the best? It's got to be
Saquon. If you talking about tandems, all right.
You can talk about starters. I can't say nothing. I gotta show and prove. My back's low.
Ours is very unproven. I can't say anything.
Last time Cowboys won a Super Bowl, Stevie Wonder had 2020.
So they
know Stevie.
Right.
What did he do to you?
The Alabama Slammer was a popular.
Thank you for the super chat. Amari Thomas said Ernie needed to be given a wedgie. LB. Oh, that's one of my one of my Twitter haters.
Oh yeah, that's a Cowboy.
Talking about Ernie, Ernesto.
Randomly off Twitter. Ernie needs to. Hey.
Right.
Here come all the Giants fans. There's another one there.
There's another one there. Okay.
Here's one more.
My guy Ted Baseball says Giants fans stop sleeping. DJ is going to return to 2022 form. We're making the playoffs. Stand up.
Hey.
Whoa.
How many touchdowns he threw in 2022?
Whoa.
Like 16?
Well, 15. But everybody seems to conveniently forget. Everybody conveniently forgets that he had 700 rushing yards and 7 rushing touchdowns. Everybody.
It don't matter.
No. Oh no. I don't want to hear that from anybody because nobody likes to bring it up for Jalen Hurts. So
no, of course they do. Of course they do. That's all they bring up. Jalen Hurts had 15 rushing touchdowns.
My quarterback
When Lamar Jackson runs for yards, it's everybody. But when Daniel Jones goes for 707 touchdowns,
6 touchdowns was thrown.
Joaquin, thank you for the super chat. Greatly appreciate you. Who writes, Rome, I've been an Eagles fan since 1982, so you know I know all about the Cowboys. Just know this year it's 11 versus 10. Good luck stopping my birds.
yes, sir. Let's get to Jay. Jay, I promise to guide you the last one. Jay, thank you for the $1 super chat. Last time Cowboys won the Super Bowl, Diddy was straight. Hey, Jay just wilded out now.
Yeah,
bro.
yeah. He's
a nasty boy.
Yeah, he's a nasty boy. That's what we call dudes like him.
there's another one in there. There's another one in there.
What, a Euro?
Yeah, my
Malik
guy
Neighbors
Martin.
number 1.
You got to get to him. I mean, it's 4:30 in the morning in the UK. Let's get him.
I
Malik
give
Neighbors number 1, baby. Let's go.
Bro, we still at 1.7K watching live. This has been an amazing show. 3 hours, 25 minutes. We did not mean to keep you this long, but Rome came in and held it down for Cowboys Nation.
It was the schedule thing. It's opening week.
Yeah. You know what it is.
That's how we do. We know that's always a long one. That's always a long one.
Let me go ahead and say this before we get out of here. If you're looking for a new book this football season, BetUS is the answer. Fastest payouts in the industry, 125% sign-up bonus for up to $2,000 on your first 3 deposits. Fast and easy withdrawal and deposit process. If you're looking for a new book, our link is down in the description of this video. I want to give a shout out to BetUS for sponsoring this live stream. I thank all of you. Over 2,000 for most of the night, still at 1,700 strong throughout. Appreciate each and every single one.
Real quick, I see Desmond says Malik Neighbors. Yes, Malik Neighbors is wearing number 1 for the Giants. Yes, he is.
He switched his number?
Well, Graham Gano is not giving up number 9, so he's number 1.
Okay,
that's a dope number though. I can't hate on that. I give him that.
I don't think I liked him in 9 anyway.
No, I didn't either.
Damn, he can't. Damn, your number 1 wide receiver can't get the number. He can't get the number from a kicker.
Number 1 looks way faster.
Gano been around since '88.
No, that's a fact. That's a fact.
Hey, you want this 9? You're gonna have to come up off that bread. He's like, nah, bro. I don't want
Gano got a ring, don't he?
I don't think he got a ring.
You got another one.
I think he went to the Super Bowl with the Panthers or something like that.
Another one in there. You got another one in there.
Oh, is it another one in there?
Yeah.
Oh, Jamal Hamlin. Thank you for the super chat. Greatly appreciate you. Jamal writes, Bad Dog, what happens when you remove the GI from the Giants?
I don't know. What happens when you remove the DALL from Dallas?
I thought you were about to say something else when you started off.
Hey, I was like, wait a minute. Where we going?
Yeah. Pause. I wasn't going there, LB.
Wait a minute.
What are we doing? Those are prime examples of bad comments. Go back, write it down, read it out loud, and realize it was bad. Don't be coming here saying
right. A good comment should be at least $5.
Yeah,
well, that was $5.
Money now. You owe me money.
We stretched LB as far as he can go. If y'all don't want this man passing out on the stream,
that was nasty.
Yeah.
Oh my God, Lou! Hey, get me out of here! Hey, in the stream now, Lou! In the stream now. What? Hey, that was the word. That was the. Did you hear that, Bad Dog?
No,
you might have missed it, Bad Dog. He talked about we stretched LB as far as he could go. Hey, I'm out of here, man. It's too late for this,
Hey,
hey, man. Hey,
we had Yankoff and Jurgens, and now we're stretching people.
Hey,
what is this?
Hey, Bad Dog.
Super friends after dark.
And we out of here, man. We get it.
But 10 baseball, thank you, brother. Neighbors took clarity number 1 out of retire.
He trying to get a sponsor by OnlyFans, talking like that.
Yo, that was a wild comment.
Hey, we appreciate y'all coming out, man.
Thank
we
you,
got
guys.
out of here, man. I am done with y'all. Y'all are not gonna get me.
All right.
Do not clip that and send it to me. I ain't trying to
clipping it tomorrow.
Oh, it's gonna be easy to find. It's at the very end.
Oh no! All right, man. We are out of here. We appreciate y'all. Super friends are out. Big shout out to CFT for joining us.
Absolutely.
Yes, sir.
Shout out.
Thank y'all, man.